Welcome, Internet, to the Play Some Video Games podcast. It's your boy, Dat Ninja Dev, joined as always by Donnie E, the Hype Reese, and Just Delvin. Just Delvin. Where's the funny name, Delvin? What the hell?
I feel like writing one.
I feel like you ain't done that in a couple of weeks now.
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to get over it.
I need you to write
I'm going to need you to get over it and bring back the silly names, damn it.
Maybe.
What do you think this is? Get it together. All right.
Probably.
Lock it up. Lock it up.
Probably. Maybe.
Is that a Decepticon shirt you're wearing?
It's Megatron, the GOAT.
Yeah. My son loves Megatron. I don't know what it is about him, but he likes the bad guys.
The son may be evil.
He might be. I'm a little worried because he definitely be on the bad guy side 75% of the time.
It's more fun to be a heel.
I don't think that's what it is.
I've always loved the villains. So
Your son's seen Transformers the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably why.
mm-hmm.
I mean, Megatron was an idiot. Like, it's hard to side with the idiots. Like, I'm okay if the bad guys like are good at their jobs, but like he's an idiot, and Starscream is worse.
Well, that's most bad guys in like that's the 80s cartoon shows.
Yeah.
They're pretty dumb.
Yeah.
At least Skeletor was like aware that he was like surrounded by buffoons.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. He
Like-
knew he was getting nothing done.
Yeah, like Megatron, like his ops was like literally his man's.
This is true.
He just kept him there. Like he should have murked Starscream like day one.
That should have been the first dude he killed because he was always coming for the throne. Like, you got to go. There's
like
no
that.
loyalty at all.
No loyalty. And just says it to his face.
Mhm.
Disrespectfully. And like, he's cool. He's cool. That's my man's in them. Like, no, you have to go. It would be
Shoot
like,
him in the face.
Donnie, it would be like, because I know you don't know about Transformers. It would be like if every week Dad was talking about openly, like just stealing PSVG from you. Like openly every week. And you're like, oh, this is fine.
Yeah.
Undermining the Khaleesi.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Every
everyone.
time.
I'm going to take this network from you, Donnie. You're like, that's cool.
You can
Everything's
have
fine.
Sell it to the highest bidder. Who wants this shit?
$1, Bob.
Just like that deal with Tinderism. If you know that,
What?
Dad knows that reference. Dad knows that reference.
I didn't hear half of what you said.
The Mr. Tinderism. Have you heard of him,
my
Donnie?
God.
Nope, we don't need to
No.
go there.
I got
Let's talk about
nothing.
Resident Evil.
No. Yeah, let's not go there. Not today.
Yes,
Maybe tomorrow.
probably.
Delvin, what the hell are you doing with your life this week?
Man, I'm doing what everybody else should be doing, playing Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Game's fucking awesome, man.
Great.
I love it. I'm still way early in the game, but if it keeps going at the clip that it's going, it's probably gonna be it's gonna probably be either my game of the year or in my top 5 easily. I love everything about it. It's amazing. I love the way they have so far a great blend of survival horror and action, and the way they like kind of separate it. Because the game tells you when you start it, like, hey, play Grace first person and play Leon as third person. And they do that because Leon is action orientated and Grace is just straight survival horror. Like, and I feel like, and I don't know if Donnie has played it too, but I feel like this kind of makes up for a lot of the mistakes of 8. 8, I liked, but there's a certain point of 8 where it kind of the story mode of it just kind of falls off a cliff. And thus far with this one, I don't feel that. I feel like every time so far when the story starts to like slow down a little bit, and it doesn't slow down often, it's just like, okay, it's time to play as Leon. I'm like, okay, let's rock and roll. And Leon is just literally just John Wick. But every time, like, this dude has a bunch of bullets, and then when he's out of bullets, he has like a small little axe he has, and he can just chop fools up. I'm like, yo, this dude is awesome. I love it. Kirby looks awesome in this.
What the hell are we looking at?
This Kirby amiibo was just announced. We're getting a Sword Fighter Link Kirby amiibo for Kirby's Air Riders. Just announced, I guess, within the last hour or so.
That's
They're
cool.
out in July.
I still haven't played Air Riders yet. People keep
So you're
telling us
getting King DDD, and then this. I have to have this Zelda Kirby amiibo. I wasn't ever gonna buy another amiibo again.
It's coming to the US, right?
They got me. I don't know. I just saw it. You're seeing it. You know as much as I know.
Okay, that looks dope though. I like it.
I'm intrigued.
I like it a lot.
Please continue.
But yeah, I'm playing it on PS5 Pro. I have not opened up my Generations pack yet. I might not because Donnie showed me that thing is going for an absorbent amount of money. Because my Generations pack came in late, but even before it came in, I kept seeing the I think it was Digital Foundry saying that this is like the game you want to play on PS5 Pro. This is the one that makes it like worth it.
This is the flagship for Pisser 2.
Yeah. So I'm like, let me see it. And I got to tell you, it's fucking beautiful. It looks amazing. I was like, holy crap, this looks what I expect the next to look like. Like give a good example of that. In the beginning section of the game, there's a section where you got to play where you're walking through the streets. It's not Raccoon City. As Grace, you're walking through the streets. I can't remember what it's called, but you're walking through the streets, and as you're walking through the streets, you can see the lightning reflects off the puddles of the rain because it's raining a little bit. You can see reflections in the rain. You have a guy bump into you, and as he bumps into you, he is walking away. You can see him carry on another conversation. I'm like, this is awesome. it looks genuinely look like real.
Trace those rays, bro.
I was floored how amazing it looked. Like it was one of those things, like almost how like Donnie talked about Hellblade 2 and the environment and how it doesn't like, oh, this is the game. Like you're in the game. It felt like that. How really cool it looked and stuff. And then when you start going to the combat, there's a lot of things I love about this game. So I'm trying not to spoil too much about it. I love the fact that the zombies feel more like a threat than they did before, depending on who you play as. I love that they have their own personalities. Like there are certain zombies, and they're not like typical zombies. They're just the regular zombies. They'll like start saying stuff from their past. Like if you like walk up to one who used to be a construction worker, he'll just start mentioning shit about construction. Or if you walk up to one that's a butcher, he'll start talking about chopping up meat. And it's like slightly unnerving, and it's tense.
Do they attack you, or are they just?
No, they will.
They will
if you alert them. That's a thing that they announced before the game came out, but they're doing. It's a lovely twist that they've added to the zombie universe here, where they're saying in Resident Evil 9's universe, people are zombies, they're infected, but they still remember parts of their lives, particularly their pastimes. So you have like a guy in the hotel that like he's fixated on turning off all the lights because you don't want to leave all the lights on. So he's just walking up and down the hallways, turning on any lights that are open, which obviously you can use to your advantage. There's a bride that's just singing at the top of her lungs, like dancing around. It's very creepy.
Yeah.
It's incredibly unsettling to see.
Very much so.
See zombies being zombies, but have such lifelike
personalities.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good. I walked
up on one, like I guess he was firing someone before it died, so it was murdering that person, and they kept saying, "You're fired. You're fired." Like, holy shit, this is like creepy as fuck. And what makes it more creepier is the fact that this is also a cool element. Leon acts like a person who's seen this shit before. He's not scared, so you like hear him like grunting and walking around. Grace, on the other hand, is terrified as shit throughout the beginning section of the game. Like you hear her like mumbling, like terrified, like shivering and stuff as she walks, and she'll just like say certain things like, "Oh, this is terrible. This is my worst nightmare." She'll like just mumble things. It's like, and because she's scared and she keeps like emoting fear, it makes you scared. Like she jumps when she hears certain noises and like, oh shit, should I jump in that? And she'll like walk around like always in terror. and full of anxiety. And because she has that anxiety, it makes you feel like you're also having that anxiety because you don't know what's coming up around the corner.
Oh, sorry.
Like,
Carry on.
and it's just so many things that the game adds to it. And I love the fact that she's perpetually scared of everything, almost like Courage the Cowardly Dog. And she should be, because for all extensive purposes, she's not a soldier. She's not Leon. She's not someone who's been through this thing. Like, she went through a trauma in her life, and that trauma has affected her.
There's a lot more to Grace Ashcroft.
Yes.
In this universe. So
I don't know who the hell Grace Ashcroft is. So
it's a Veronica thing.
Again, I don't know anything.
Most people don't know anything about Code Veronica. Most people don't know anything about Code Veronica,
which apparently they're remaking.
I don't think it was a very successful game. I loved it.
Wasn't it only on Dreamcast?
I traded my PlayStation 2 in for a Dreamcast because I could hack games and because it had Veronica.
It started on Dreamcast and then they ported to like PS2 and stuff later on.
Yeah. There was a time in my life, in my early gaming years, I probably said this a bunch, but Resident Evil was probably like my second favorite game. Like, it was like Zelda and Resident Evil. Like, I absolutely loved it and played it constantly. I played the first 3 dozens of times. Like, I loved them. I played them all the time. You know?
Yeah, Resident Evil was one of my favorite franchises. This is my top 3.
It definitely trailed off through the years. Like, it's not that now, and it hasn't been through most of PSVG, but my formative years, like my foundation layer, it's right there.
Yeah, I feel that because I was saying to Delvin, it feels like they mixed 4 and 6 together with making this game and the modern games. What I mean by that is because 6, the problem with 6 that people had was 6 was a lot more action orientated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they had like
problem with 6 is the 6 story sucked.
Yeah, 6 story was terrible.
The game itself wasn't like the game playing the game wasn't bad, but it wasn't survival horror, but what it wasn't bad. But the story is fucking nonsensical batshit. Like, the story is ridiculously bad. So, in my opinion, that's obviously 5 and 6 are where I start to get off the ride, and but we don't have to go through that whole history. But I wanted to chime in on what you said. I think it's very interesting that I think I've seen 8 people try to explain to me as this game as being 2 different Resident Evil games, but I think every time people have a different combination. And so that what that's telling me is that people are finding things they like from other games and like attributing it to this one, because I've seen people call it's 7 and 4, it's 4 and 8, it's 4 and 3. It's like I've seen it a whole bunch of different combinations.
Yeah.
I feel like it's clearly 2 and 4. Like, I feel like it's almost abashedly like it's the mansion and it's Resident Evil 4 together. And I love it. But yeah, I think what that's telling me is I think there's like an eye of the beholder here with this. Yes. That people are thinking of the things they like most from the other games and saying this is that game.
Very much so. And I like that it feels, to me at least, it feels scary again.
Yeah.
And that I think that's the problem with I had with 8. 8 got to a point where it just didn't feel scary. It felt fun. It was cool, but it didn't feel scary. 7 kind of felt scary throughout it, and then the other ones hit or miss. But this feels genuinely scary, and I like the blend. It almost feels like what I wanted from Alan Wake too, with the 2 different protagonists and how they're supposed to feel different and unique.
Mm-hmm.
And with this game, it feels different and unique. And I had to tell my son, because he was playing it in a third person for both characters, like, hey, you should try it the way they tell you to try it. And then when he tried it that way, he's like,
I think it's more immersive.
Yes. He's like, I hate that you told me to try it this way, but you're absolutely right. I should play it like this.
Yeah, when you put yourself in the eyes of Grace, it's easier for like all these things you're talking about, like her mentions and things and how you're buying into it. It's because you're seeing the world through her eyes. You're playing as her in your mind. And that only it adds to the immersion that you're seeing when you play as her, but it's also adding to the hard separation when you're playing as Leon.
Yes.
And I think that's why it feels like that. If you play in third person as both, I think that is probably diminished at least a little bit.
I would think so.
I would think so too. I'm playing with them both. I'm playing first person, third person.
Okay, that's the same way I'm playing.
Yeah.
I also enjoyed the way, because I've only talked about it so far with Delvin. I've enjoyed the way so far we've drastically taken our direction of playing the game. Like, there's certain sections I've got to, and I'm like, oh, I did this and this and that. You're like, oh no, I didn't do that at all. I did this. I'm like, why did you do that? Like,
interesting.
Yeah, I'll give you a good example. This is light spoilers. There's a section where this giant butcher is in the kitchen. He's chopping up bodies and throwing it in the stew. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to like push this cart so he doesn't hear you, and you just sneak past him. So I pushed the cart. I took my time pushing the cart, running away while he's making noise, and then going back and pushing the cart so I can get out the room. My son was like, oh, no, I just let him see me and let him chase me out the room so I can have access to the room now.
I killed him.
Oh, you killed him, see?
Yep.
See, that goes back to my point. Like, there are three different ways there's many different ways you can take that same scenario. I'm like, no, I did it more like the stealth way.
I killed him, and then there's 1,000 TikToks and YouTube about like, don't do that or X is going to happen. And then I took care of that too. I was like, it ain't going to happen to me. Maybe that should happen to y'all.
Yeah, and I kind of dig that there's three different unique ways you can kind of deal with them. Like, that's pretty cool.
I kind of already knew. I mean, I feel like maybe I followed this game a little bit closer than you did. I already kind of know kind of some of like the gimmick of the game design and what is to come a little bit, like in terms of strategy of the game. So yeah, I was like, yeah, we're going to get rid of you now. This will make my life a little bit easier down the road.
Yeah, that's pretty cool then. That's pretty smart. And I kind of dug that you can play it that way.
Yeah.
And it's all just suitable.
Game probably has a lot, as most of them do, but I think I'd echo the point you're making, is I think this game's replayability will be much higher than previous installments because of the way the game is made and like the design, what I would call the design, the strategy of the enemies and the elements are going to make this game to be highly replayable.
Yeah. And I also like, I found myself using my knife a lot more.
It's like almost like run based.
Yeah.
Like you could play it from so many different angles and styles that you can play it multiple ways. And these games are designed to, like, it's not a long game. So these games are designed to be played over and over again, to get different endings, to get different things, costumes, unlocking things. I think that's what it's meant to be.
Yeah. I found myself like, playing it like, with the knife and fighting with the knife more just to conserve ammo with grace, because you're like, oh, ammo's kind of scarce. So let me just, if I have to kill someone, let me just stab them up with this knife. Just shake them up. Get in old school. Like, I'm like really enjoying my time with it so far. It's an amazing experience, and I'm super excited for this week in general because Pacopia is coming out tomorrow, and I'm hearing high reviews for that. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be a great week. And WWE 2K's coming out tomorrow, and I'm not hearing high reviews for that so far. So I'm like, yeah, I've heard some funny stories about it. I'm hoping it's good. But the thing I've heard is people saying that they're supposed to have like 200 characters. And they're like, it's not really 200 characters. It's more like 100 and like a lot of alts. But I'll see tomorrow. But
okay.
overall, I'm really enjoying Resident Evil. I'm happy that I didn't know as much about it as I should have known about it. Oh, to answer the question,
I didn't know a lot about it, but I know about the enemy design, and not like bosses, like just general. Like I know about the zombies. That's what. Okay. When I'm referring to what I'm referring to, that's what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
And this is not spoilers. I mean, I can talk about it. It was in the trailers, so this isn't spoilers. If you just watch like some of the reveals for the game, like the zombies will progress. And the ones you kill will come back. And you have to like kind of kill them the right way. So they talked about that in the trailers leading up to the game's release. So I knew that going in. So I'm playing that from the start strategically with that in mind.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't want to fuck with this dude later. So let's get this done. So
That's
I kind
awesome.
of focused on that from the get-go. But that does mean that I have others to contend with as well. Like there's not enough resources to take care of everything. So I'm kind of like picking and choosing.
That's cool. That's great. But yeah, I'm enjoying my time. When I did not sell my box set yet because I got scared because I saw reports saying that the Generations pack is going to disappear from the Switch.
I saw that
2
too.
store.
I don't know how real that is. But I have seen it reported that it's limited. It's a limited release for like maybe a month.
Yeah.
So have you opened yours?
I haven't even opened mine yet.
I would hold it. If it's a limited release, being Resident Evil, if you have a brand new sealed one, I'd hold it for a few years. Like if you're trying to flip it, because here's what's going to happen. Right now, while nobody can get one, the price is up. Then it's going to come back down, and then you're going to let it circulate, and then it's going to go out of circulation. Then the price is going to go up.
Yeah.
Like real up. Perhaps. You always run that risk, but they're selling for a 180, 200, 250 right now. They're selling it's hilarious because when it was announced, people clowned it. I don't want these game key cards. And then here they are, they hit, and it's like, a lot of people want them though.
Yeah.
I opened mine because I'm not flipping mine. They go on the shelf with all the others, but so mine wouldn't be worth as much, I don't think, because collectors want them sealed.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're not getting mine. I love that we got this triple pack. I love stuff like that. I feel like I added value. Paid $20. We got 2 extra games.
I agree.
That's not bad at all.
I was happy to play it. Then I saw the price it was selling for. Like, oh, maybe I'll just buy it digitally now.
I only did that to look for a used Switch 2, and I typed and I saw those, and I was like, holy shit!
Yeah, for that
these
price,
things are going. Yeah,
for that price, I can sell my physical. Like I'll sell my physical.
You just buy another one or get it digital if you want.
Yeah, I'll just get it digital. If that's the case, like yeah.
But I'm happy to have them. Yeah, Ern, you can I get it. People don't want game key cards, but listen, they go in my case just like any other game, and they go on my shelf like all the others. So I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I get people don't like game key cards, but I'm at the point now I don't care. It's like whatever. It's not gonna go away. So like just like
if anything, I'll say Nintendo. I feel like Nintendo's turned me around. I've turned on the game key card for a couple reasons. One of them, we talked about this before leading up into the Switch, and I think I was just getting like a bit too game tech on Shaq. That people didn't want to hear it or didn't care. Like that's not what we normally talk about. But Dev, I was calling out from the get-go that like I was worried that the read speeds from the internal versus the cartridge might be a problem. And that's come full circle. Like devs, Square Enix said it, Capcom said it. They're like, yeah, we can't run DLSS and all these textures. We can't stream it in fast from the cartridge. Mm-hmm. Then there's also the storage costs. We're seeing what storage and memory cost across the board. And then I'll take it a step further. This didn't dawn on me when we first saw the announcements for game key cards because I was like solo fixated on, having my Switch collection and wanting to continue that. I was just being very, self-centered like I normally am. And it didn't press me until like they had another leak on Switch. And I was like, yeah, no, that's exactly probably why Nintendo was introducing the game key card format. Because every time they release a fucking Pokemon game, or I think it was Age of Imprisonment, somebody breaks Street Date 2 weeks early and dumps the ROM online and people download the ROM and play it for free.
Happens all the time.
And how do you get away from that? Well, you either delay physical or you release game key cards. There's nothing you can pull off of it. And I understand that people like want to support piracy. I do support piracy. I tell people to do crimes all the time, but not for current shit that these companies are trying to sell. That's across the line. like I don't support that. That's just you just wanting free shit, and that's not fair to them. There's a lot of developers that make these games, a lot of effort, a lot of investment put into them. They deserve to be paid. Like I don't mind buying games. I support piracy when they don't give you the ability to buy them. Now take matters into your own hands. That's their fault. That's a lack of service on their part. But if they're servicing you, like once I kind of got there, I was like, I've turned around. You could say at 180. I don't seek game key cards, right? Like if I'm in between, I may go digital, but I've given up caring about the game key card. It's okay. I'm fine with it, So
I agree.
Cool.
I am
also playing the Pokemon game.
I'm playing Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. It came out on Pokemon Day. The old ones. I had a blast. That's all I played until Requiem showed up, and I was having a ball. I think I put, I don't know, like 8 or 10 hours in it in like 2 days. Just old school, my generation, my Pokemon, just having a blast. And then Requiem came out, and I started playing that, and this is the best Resident Evil game I've played in 20 years, if not more. It's as good as any of them that I've ever played. Like we'll see story wise how much that holds up, because that'll probably be the thing. But this is every bit as good as Resident Evil 2, as Resident Evil 4, as any of the great ones. I also love Revelations. I love 7. I love so many of them. It's fantastic for everything Delvin said. I think it your dual protagonist part, I think, is like really rings true, because it does feel like the balance here is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so cinematic that when it changes characters, it doesn't feel like to me, because it usually comes with a cutscene and a story of it. It doesn't feel like Last of Us switching or like Alan Wake switching as much as it feels like a TV show. It's like it's so HBO. It's like I kind of see like the same kind of pace. It feels very natural to flow into one section of the game and then into the other. I'm like, this is really good. Cinematic comes to mind immediately. I think it's scary. I think it's fun. I think it's tense and thrilling. I think it's gory. There's a lot of blood. I love it. I could spend 10 minutes saying more things, but it would all just be me waxing about how much I like it. I like the game. The game is very good. It's very good. I haven't enjoyed a day one game this much in some time. Actually, it feels like that to me. This is a watermark moment. I'm just smiling ear to ear. It's running it looks great on Switch too. That might be a part of it. Like it's crazy to think that we were on Switch 1 less than a year ago, and then now we're playing something like this on the Switch 2, that successor. For Switchland people, that feels insane.
What a system.
Yeah, like what a system. I'm sure it looks tremendous on the Pisser and PlayStation 5. But it looks great on the Switch 2. It looks, and it plays great on the Switch 2. I noticed a little jittering every now and again. I think I've seen people say that, like, if you're playing handheld, the VRR kind of cleans that all up. But because of the image quality that we're getting and how detailed and how like sharp everything looks, the jitters haven't bothered me at all. And they've at no point did they affect anything like gameplay. Usually if I walk into like a new room with a lot of stuff, I'll kind of see it while I move the camera around, and it kind of snaps back into place. But it is fantastic on Switch 2. This is now for me the watermark that I would point people to show them what the Switch 2 is capable of. And if we can get output like this from third party, which I understand is a big if, because I don't think a whole lot of developers are going to put in the work that Capcom did, and I don't think a lot of engines can do what the RE engine is doing. Like, they have a very scalable way of making games right now. They've put a focus on that. It doesn't look like Unreal Engine 5 is going to ever be that. So, it's not even on each developer. It could just be on the tech that they use. But in the regards for what Capcom is doing, if we can get a generation of games from them like this, dude, fucking sign me up.
I gotta be honest.
I would like this if it was half as good as it is. It's that good. It's like, man, this almost feels abundant. It's like you didn't have to do all this.
It feels like old Capcom in terms of this year so far. If like you look at Pragmata, you look at Resident Evil,
they've been firing for a minute.
This
Like,
feels
they've
like
been
the
killing it for a
Capcom
bit.
that I remember. This is like dope. They're like putting out a lot of great stuff.
You haven't seen it on Switch 2 yet, have you?
Not yet.
Man, you should.
Oh,
Not to not play PlayStation, just to like experience the range on Switch. Like it feels crazy to have something like that in your hands. Like it's like, man, this is kind of nuts, you know, because like I expect with every handheld, I expect it to not be as good. And this is not as good, but I'm telling you, when you play it, it's kind of like how I would use the same analogy I used before. Last of Us 2, like Last of Us Part 2, way better on PS5 than PS4, right? Get better resolution, get the better frame rate. But when I played it on PlayStation 4, the Pro, as I think most people probably played it on the Pro then, it was so solid. Like even at 30, it was so solid that you play it and you adjust to it and you never think of it ever again because the game never gave you like a reason to. Like it's just good. That's what this is on Switch 2, and that is like kind of blowing my mind because you kind of half expect it to run like Madden. Like, yeah, it runs, but like it's, you know, it's a little jank, it's a little rough. I have nothing to say about that regarding Resident Evil. It looks and plays great. Like that's all I can really say about it. It's really good.
Now, Riley, Monster Hunter Stories is actually next for them.
That's the one I'm real excited for, and I have no idea. Stories. I have no idea when I'm going to get to it. Like I bought it day one, but I got to play this. I'm playing this until I beat it, which I'm hoping I can do this weekend. Then I'm going to play Pacopia. Then whenever that ends, then I'll look at Monster Hunter. But I'm very excited for Stories 3.
You got Monster Hunter, then you got I think it's a Mega Man game coming out too. Mega Man Legacy Force, Star Force Collection. Then you got Pragmata. Capcom's killing it so far this year.
I don't think I'm going to do Pragmata though.
I'm doing that one. Delvin Jr. convinced me to play that one. He's like, this game is dope. He played the demo.
I don't like the puzzle guns thing. It's not my thing. Yeah, I'll play it one day, I think. Down the road.
He was telling me I like it a lot. So I'm like, okay.
Did you play the demo?
Not yet. He keeps telling me
play the demo first. It's good. I'm not telling you it's not good. Yeah. But the gameplay is not normal. It's unique. So I just think I've just encouraged, like, I think everyone should play that before they buy it because it's not like anything else you've played. So it's one of those where I don't think anyone knows if they like it or not until they try it. Because I, for one, have never played anything like it. Like you shoot the gun, right, left, you aim, shoot, right trigger. But when you have like these power shots, you have to do like a little puzzle hack, like puzzle. That's what it is. You have to like do a little line puzzle, and then it shoots like the big shot, and that's like the gameplay. That's the game. So the gunplay, it's like a first-person shooter, but also puzzle mini game.
Wow. There's a lot of games coming out this month that I'm like really interested in. So it's like a lot of stuff. Like it's one called 1313, I think, something like that.
1313? The Star Wars game?
No, it's it's this.
Is that finally coming out? That one?
That'd be great.
It's the cinematic action game where you play as this woman like in medieval times. And it has a kind of like Hellblade feel to it.
What does it come out on?
I think it's on PS5 and PC. I can't remember the name of it.
It's called 1313, but I remember what you're talking about because I saw that and was like, that looks interesting.
It looks really good. It's very cinematic looking.
Interesting.
It looks really good. Then you got Crimson. What's the game? Crimson Tide or something like that. The RPG is
Crimson Dawn Crimson Dawn?
The RPG game that everybody keeps talking about. They keep saying it's not an RPG, but it's
Crimson Desert. That's in Dev's
Crimson Desert. Yeah.
Dev's Corner.
Yeah, that looks really good. There's a lot of good games coming out this month that I didn't realize were coming out. Nice. Thank you, Riley. Crimson Desert. So this is going to be a really good month, I think. So even if WWE doesn't hit, well, I don't think, which I think it will probably hit.
I think it's going to be bad. It's going to be as good as it was
last year. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be like, it'll be I'm expecting a 7. Like, all right, it's good enough.
Yep. I finished Sons of Sparta.
Nice.
Or roll credits. I wouldn't say I'm finished because there's still like after story gameplay. Like there's like a whole new story that starts like after you finish
an epilogue.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I really enjoy this game. Like I love Metroidvanias.
I got PS5. Great. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it.
I don't think I imagine you'll play it for a couple of hours and you'll move on. You're like, yep, I know what this game is doing, and you'll move on. That's that's what I expect for you. I don't think you'll
Listen to
finish
board video games, and Kaya was like, "I'm playing it. It's okay." It's like all you really had to say.
Glowing endorsement. It's okay.
It's like, yeah.
Put it on the
try
box, baby.
I got Haley Pass now. So I downloaded it and like 20 other things.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed the story. I enjoyed just seeing a different side of Kratos, his like coming of age and him struggling with duty and what he felt like he should do, and just like the back and forth with him and his brother and just the other
Jen all over
Spartans.
again.
Jen? No,
Jen all over again.
Not like that at all. No,
Okay.
Not even close. Not even close. He's way more like, man, F that dude. Let's go.
There we go. Now I'm talking.
And Deimos is more the one who's like getting him to realize that, sometimes everything is in black and white. So it's just cool. I just really enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the gameplay. And you know me, I love a game where I can collect things and upgrade my powers. And there's a lot of that.
Resident Evil. There's a lot of that in Resident Evil.
I'm good. There'll be no Resident Evil in my future.
All kinds of stuff. There's
of course
coins. You unlock power-ups. You unlock different things. Then you unlock a whole new crafting tree, and it's stuff. It's good.
Yeah, I'm good. Just Resident Evil is just not my bag. I never
expecting you to play something like that.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I enjoyed that. So now instead of playing video games, I'm just watching a bunch of anime. So
like
I don't think I'll be watching. So I'm watching. I just finished the 86, which is it's on Crunchyroll. It's dealing with a lot of stuff. It's basically one of those things where we're talking about like racism and war and all kind of stuff. So it's definitely more than just your typical anime. Yeah, it's not.
I'm scared to watch anime talk about racism.
It's not directly talking about racism, but it's a social commentary on it. Okay. In a wartime scenario. So 86, it was fantastic. So apparently there's also books. Oh, it's all Japanese, Yeah. But it was fantastic, and apparently there's also novels to it. So now me, I got to go read the books because the first season only dealt with probably I think the first 2 books. I think there's like 6 or 7. So there's supposed to be another season or whatnot. We'll see if that happens. But
they made really the anime, so I don't have to read the books. I can just watch the book. It's better. I read actual books. I have to, if you already made the cartoon, I ain't gotta read the book now.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, that one is great. And then there's another one I was watching called Hell's Paradise, which is way more typical anime, just like action oriented. There's a bunch of shinobi and criminals and samurai trying to find this elixir that is supposed to grant immortality on this crazy ass island. So way more anime tropey, but it was really good.
Whole bunch of action. Guy all of a sudden like action killing everybody. All of a sudden the girl with big boobs pop out and like, oh, what is this here for?
Not really. So it's not the big boobs. They don't really do a lot of that. There is some of that, but not to the extent that you're thinking, because when you do see that, it happens to be these enemies that can actually change gender. So they can be male or female, because they're talking about balance. The whole anime is about balance. Okay. And in order to have balance, it's really both. So
I was watching Chainsaw Man. That kind of throws me off when they do that. Like it's like just gratuitous sexual stuff for no reason whatsoever. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I don't need to watch that. No, thank you.
Like you're just having a combat, all of a sudden it's just like, all right, bro, we ain't gotta do all this.
Yeah,
I don't mind the boobs, but like, come on, let me enjoy the story.
Yeah, I'm here for the story. Like that's really what I'm here for. Yeah. And then the last one that I'm watching is called Moon Rising. And that one is also like another like war like type thing where you have an oppressed people rising up for the moon. So
I see what Dev's going with this. It's like fuck
like I don't
right now. I'm gonna watch everything that people are oppressed in.
And that wasn't actually what I was going for. I was just asking, like, I have 2 homeboys out here who are really big into anime, and I was like, look, I don't want fucking One Piece. I don't want something that's got 300,000 episodes. I want something that is a contained story. And I want something a little more sci-fi. And so these were some of their recommendations. So 86 was fantastic. That is in my top 10 of all time. I really,
let me look up
really
86.
like
I need to look up this one then.
and then Moon Rising. It's Moon Rising is a little more anime than I want. But it's still good. I like the story and I want to see where it's going. I haven't finished that one yet. And then Hell's Paradise is just a good time. So
okay, 86 is apparently really popular. So I'll save this one on my list of things to watch.
So that's what I've been doing. I don't think I have another game on my horizon until replaced in April. So
yeah.
John 32, Delvin Jr. loves Chainsaw Man. He took me to go see the movie, and I didn't know nothing about Chainsaw Man. Like, this is fine, but it's like, it's a little weird, but
Yeah, I'm like, this is a dude with chainsaws for every body part. It's like, this just looks dumb. Like, I was like, I don't want to see this. This looks ridiculous.
As I watched it with him, I realized I'm not the audience for him, and it kind of made me feel like, okay, maybe this era of anime I'm just aged out of. He loves it. He thinks it's great, but like, I get it. This is your era. I get it. Maybe it's just not for me.
That's why I said very, very, I gave the parameters of like, this is what I'm looking for, not that. Not this shit over here. No, thank you. But yeah, that's really all I've been doing. So in April we'll get replaced and I'll be playing video games again. Until then, I'm on my anime binge.
It's gonna shit on the industry every day.
Yeah.
The industry shits on itself. It doesn't need me to
Garrett Bland apart.
It doesn't need me to do anything. The industry is actively, tearing itself apart. So
that
Poor
is
Garrett Bland. Yeah, that is true. I saved a bunch of money today on weed drinks. I'm excited about it.
You saved a bunch of money, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So just on sale?
Money. No, sort of. Yeah, sort of. So these things can be like notoriously hard to buy, like in stores. You don't know like who's got them, how long they'll carry them, how much they have, right? So I usually buy them online, and they ship them to me in the mail. Delvin.
Yeah, Delvin,
get it together.
That's straight to jail. Believe it or not, jail.
No. Anyway, today they sent out. I think maybe they're like clearing, so they sent out to an email they have like a rewards thing you can sign up for, and you'll get like texted like codes or certain sales or products. Today they sent a message, and they go, today and today only, whatever you can buy in one transaction in our store, we'll give you half off. So like if you just go out and buy any of our stuff in stores and send us a copy of the receipt, we'll give you half your money back. So I like feverishly started like looking up stuff around town, and there I found a vape shop kind of in the hood, and I pulled right up to that motherfucker, and I was having a blast. So they had like a speaker outside. I was like, oh hell yeah! And I walked in, and you could tell it was like they all looked at me like, can we help you?
Are you in the right place, sir?
Are you here to
Let me help you. Are you okay?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Are you sure you're in the right place?
Are you a cop?
Yeah, you can instantly, especially my work truck, you can instantly tell. So I was having fun, but the lady was great. I was like, hey, I had like a picture on my phone. I was like, do you have these? She's like, yeah, we sell those. They're like, because these, I'm not sure if you guys have never bought these. They're not cheap, man. At like a gas station or like a liquor store or something, these are like $7-8 a can. I've seen them higher.
Did you say 70 or 7?
7.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like $10 a can in some places, and so I was like, yeah. I was like, do you have them? She's like, yeah, we have them in the freezer. I was like, do you have any in the back? She's just like, what?
I want them all. I'm gonna clean you out.
I was like, how many do you have? She goes, we carry about 2 cases, and when the freezer's empty, I was like, I need them all. And you could tell, like, she was like, what? I was like, yeah, all of them. I need them all right now. I need every can.
We reserve the right to refuse service to anyone.
Oh, I was like, oh, this Negro's definitely a cop.
Right. So she comes up and I explained to her what the deal is. I show her the thing. She's like, oh, the funniest thing is, I was like, yeah, they said if you buy it, you get 50% back. She's like, oh, we're not doing that. I was like, no, not through y'all.
Like, fuck you, white boy.
Right. Not through y'all. No. Like through them. And she was like, oh, that's great. I was like, so I need every can. So I bought every can. So I got it all for half off today, which was awesome.
Jesus.
She had these long, big, thick incense sticks. I've never seen them like shit, like a damn, you could like a switch so you could beat your kids with it.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Good Lord. And I was like, how much are these? And she was like, they're $3 for $1. I was like, cool. I was like, which ones do you recommend? And I kid you not, she pointed to the bucket and she goes, this one, and it's called Butt Naked.
Yep, I know exactly what that is.
So I bought
that many a time.
I bought 9 Butt Naked incense to go with it.
That shit smells incredible.
I have it burning right now. Yeah. It's not bad. So my wife hates my incense. She can't stand them. She's too white. Didn't get it.
I was gonna say, you are such a Negro.
She does it like it's funny. My HR lady at work, she walked into my office on Monday and I had the vanilla going, and she walked in, she was just like, oh. I was like, what? You don't like that it smells good in my office? Like, what's the matter with you?
Smells like black people.
So at the warehouse, everyone's black but me. And like, nobody has ever said anything.
Anything, not a single word.
Not even mentioned it. Like, not even been like, it's never even been a topic.
Yeah.
And then she walked in my office and was just like overwhelmed with the aroma of vanilla that she had to leave.
Yeah. I've dated a couple girls who love the incense smell, so I've always had them at my house.
I always have them. Yeah. Yep.
Incense and cocoa butter. Let's go.
Yep.
But so I'm happy that I got, because I'm on, I have tomorrow and then I'm on vacation for a week.
Well, that's great.
Nice.
It's my birthday.
Oh yeah.
It is March already. That was fast.
We've got a comedy. We got a comedy show we're gonna go to on my birthday, Tuesday night.
Which comedy show?
We're gonna go see Jordan Jensen do stand up at the Variety Playhouse. Okay. She's not super popular. She's like somewhat popular. She's got specials, I think, on Netflix, but she's not like big. I don't even think she's all that particularly good. But she's got a cool vibe, and I like her crowd work. My wife likes her, so we're just gonna go watch her. The way this came up is my wife wanted to go to a hotel for my birthday. The hotel we're going to is Atlanta's famous Claremont Hotel, which has
the Claremont Lounge.
Yeah, that's where we're going. That's exactly where we're going for my birthday. And because we were in town,
I don't mean that. No,
I'm just saying. Because we were in town, I haven't been down like that way in some time. Many years, actually. Like these days, when work is over, I'm trying to get the hell out of the city. So I just looked up the Playhouse because I used to go there a bunch. I like that little part of town, and I was like, I just wonder if somebody's there, and it would just happen. She just happened to be there that day, and I was like, oh shit, well we'll go see her. We know who she is. I was just gonna go see anybody. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to not have the work. I need the time off. Shit's getting crazy.
Yeah, it is
at work.
I asked because Cat Williams just left from down here.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm going.
And next week, no, it's like 2 weeks. Martin Lawrence comes down here. So he's probably going to one of those type of shows. I know they're.
I wish I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's coming in. I think 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, he's coming down here.
I here's the funny thing. I loved Martin Lawrence stand up when I was like 13. Loved it, and then it never got that good again. I never felt that way, like with anything that came out like after his movie run. I felt like his stand-up really fell off a cliff. And I've watched him. I've checked in a few times, and every time I've checked in, it's still not good. But like, dude, he used to have me like rolling laughing. Yeah. When I was a teenager, like he was so funny.
I do too, but I feel like I have to see him at least once, if you know what I mean. Like, hey, I gotta see him, He's back on tour. Like I think Eddie Murphy was talking about going back on tour at one point too. So I feel like I have to see.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy. I would. Yeah, you move plans to go see Eddie Murphy live.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy. If Eddie Murphy goes back on tour, I'm going to see him. And Martin Lawrence. I feel like this might be one of his last tours, so I feel like I need to see Martin Lawrence.
Probably.
Which is crazy because he's so much younger than Eddie.
True.
And Eddie Murphy feels like he is timeless. Like he's still 12. It's ridiculous.
I'd love to see him cut loose, like in private. Like a club, that would be great.
Somebody was talking about him doing it again. I forgot who it was, but they were saying the reason why he doesn't do it again because it takes a while to get back into
I'm
the groove
excited.
of things.
I mean, you gotta have a set. You gotta make an act. You know, that's no small feat to do an hour.
Yeah.
You know, and the standard for him is that and more. And the standard for him is that it's got to be great. He can't have it half-ass. It's got to be amazing. You know, because he's a GOAT. He's a legend.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest. So I feel like if you're
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, you got to come with it, especially if it's your comeback one.
Yeah, and if he could be more adult, more mature with it, right? That would be fantastic.
Yeah,
because that was like that raunch, that raw, like that was his gimmick for so long.
I feel like we need a little Eddie Murphy show.
I always wanted to see Chappelle. Sean just went and saw him some time ago and apparently bombed. It was funny because Sean told me, he was like, "Oh God, it was awful." And then I saw a YouTuber, like, he got booed.
Oh,
like they were booing and shit.
Glad I didn't see that show.
And I still would like to go see him one day. But I've noticed that with him for a minute. He's still good. He's not bad. Like, his last special was okay, but he just doesn't seem to hit as hard as he used to. Like, he seems like he's lost his fastball a minute.
The one I went to was, I think I talked about it earlier. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Even though it had the little situation that had happened there, but it was a pretty good show till that happened. People seemed to enjoy it.
Yeah. I liked his last special. It just, it just wasn't, I liked it, but it wasn't like great. Like it wasn't like on par with any of his previous stuff.
I think the one I went to was the night before, not his last special, but the one before that special. Mm-hmm. And so I didn't watch that special because literally he did the same jokes,
same stuff. Yeah. I think maybe that's it. I was wondering. I'm sorry. It's just some of the things I think about sometimes. I was wondering if, like, maybe he's just been a bit too, like, overly exposed. He's had 4 tours and I think 3.5 specials and a YouTube thing all in like 5 years. After we went so long without him,
it's a lot.
Yeah. And I was wondering, it's just like, because it just felt like a little bland. It was like the same show he did before, but just not as good as that. It was a bit reductive. I was just like, huh. Because typically I like him because he's so like original and, somewhat provoking, and the last time it was just like, oh, I guess he's just telling some jokes. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's not as hard hitting.
Yeah. Like I said, the last one I went to was good.
Yeah.
I don't know about the recent one. People said it hasn't been that great.
It's okay. Like I said, it's not bad. There's nothing wrong with it.
I don't think I even watched it.
Yeah. But I haven't been out to see. I mean, listen, you guys talk to me every week. I don't have to tell you guys. I don't go out much, but I haven't been out to comedy in a while. And I am looking forward to that. I love a good comedy show. So I hope it's good.
Hope you have fun.
And if it's not, then we're at the Claremont Lounge anyway. Comedy will be
there. It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One way or the other, we shall have a good night.
One way or another, you're having a good time.
So I'm hoping to play.
You leave here with something.
I got to get through work tomorrow, and then I'm hoping to really get in some Resident Evil before that happens. And then when I come back from my birthday, maybe then I'll do Pacopia.
Okay. But
I'm pretty jazzed about Pacopia. Very happy to see people, catching on and really one that they're enjoying it. I always thought the game would be good, but people hype for it. I don't think I ever expected to see a bunch of people hype for it. That's exciting. That bandwagon turned around real quick. Reviews mean a lot, apparently. Like a lot more than I want to give them credit for, because once people start seeing some fucking numbers, like people start changing some tunes real quick.
I may buy a copy for my daughter.
It's like a damn shame that a game has to get a bunch of 9s for so many people to take notice. Been there the whole time.
It looks great.
We've been excited about it on Shaq. When it was announced, I was like, this is my favorite game in the showcase. And at the last direct, it was my favorite trailer in the Pokemon thing. I was like, but I think, I wonder how much of it has to do with folks that play Dragon Quest Builders. Because when we found out the dev and everything, I was like, yeah, Dragon Quest Builders is awesome. If you haven't played it, you're missing out. It's a super fun game. And so I was always applying that to kind of this. I think maybe people that don't know what that means or never played it, I think maybe they've finally caught on to like, oh, but it's good though. It's like, yeah, Dragon Quest Builders is not just like a a little clone or some jank. Like, no, it's a good game. They're very good at it. So I'm excited. Are you going to get your son Pocopia, Dev?
No.
Damn.
Good answer.
He wasn't interested. He saw it and he was like,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think Jack would be interested either. He's kind of not.
Delvin is not interested in the least bit.
I mean, I generally think, there's probably a lot of boys that look at that going, what the fuck? I'm going to play that baby game. But the real ones know that's going to be an awesome fucking game. And I'm going to play the shit out of it. My wife is mad at me, guys. She's pissed.
You're dumping her?
Yeah. She told me the other day, she goes, I need you to collect some shit in Animal Crossing. I was like, fuck your Animal Crossing. I'm never playing that game again. She's like, what? I was like, Pocopia comes out next week, and any waking moment that I have to build furniture and shit will be done there. She's like,
come along for the ride.
She's like, you can't just leave the island. I was like, watch me.
You can't just leave me, Donnie. Like, yes, I can.
Bye, Felicia. We're doing Cubone and shit over here. Fuck off.
I do not understand it at all.
Fuck about your Animal Crossing island. She said, but you're the leader of the island. I said, you better swap into my profile. I can't help you. That shit is dead to me.
Cold-blooded. That's great.
We were having such a great time. I'm going to talk about it in our end of the year show. This 2-month period I had playing Animal Crossing with my wife. But fuck that. I got Charizard to get like. I kicked her out real quick, just right off the curb. Excuse me. Cubone coming through.
Yeah, no.
Nothing?
No. I don't get it at all.
It's not a death game.
Not even a little bit. I don't understand it. My son is playing Fire Red and Leaf Green though, and apparently he's enjoying those.
Is he?
I believe so. I don't know. I haven't asked.
Love to see it.
Pokemon.
Did it crash on him?
Care.
Did he get mad yet?
Not that I'm aware of.
I set Jack up Retro Arch on his computer because he's like in rebellion to the new Pokemon game. He hates it. He it's not as good as he wants it to be. Graphically better. He wants it to be Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild good. He hates that Pokemon is so popular and so successful, but they don't make amazing video games. Okay. So he set up Retro Arch, and now he's playing ROM hacks instead of playing Fire Red. He's like, I'm playing the better version. I'm playing the perfect. I'm like, nobody cares, nerd. Go back to your computer. So yeah, he's got this big, I don't know, this like rebuild, like this, fight for justice for Pokemon kind of stance that he's taken.
I love it.
It's very strange.
I mean, look, I get it. He wants them to look like real games. I understand. Not this bullshit.
He needs Ghost of Tsushima Pikachu.
Look, I'm with
Ghost
it.
of Pikachu. He sounds a lot like you.
Absolutely. I totally understand it.
Fucking nerds. Go back to your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost of Pikachu.
I'd be here for that. See, that's how you get me to play a Pokemon. Ghost of Pikachu.
Bullshit.
I'm playing that.
Give Pikachu the sword and the handbag.
No,
I'm not catching. Not catching them all. I'm gonna kill them all.
Samurai Chew. Samurai Chew.
Yeah, we're killing Cubone. Cubone is about to go down.
That needs to be your new handle, Samurai Chew.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one. Oh, that's got to be a thing, right? Look at this. Look at when you spell it out. How is this not a thing?
Because nobody associates Pikachu and Samurai. I don't know.
Yet. It could be a whole damn anime you've just said, Dad.
They literally associate him
Samurai Chew
with like a Lucha Libre wrestler.
Hell yeah. Pikachu Libre. Pikachu Libre.
I found a Samurai Chew Facebook page.
See, I'm not the first. We've already discovered everything. Here I thought I was being novel. Just another clone.
Simpsons did it. All right. Let's move into the news, Danny.
Headlines. Guitar Hero returns with a spiritual successor named Stage Tour from the aforementioned Red Octane developers. We talked about them last year, I think. We caught Wed. They announced they were coming back together, and I was like, oh, yeah, these are old Guitar Hero devs. They say this game is coming out this year. They describe it as a long-term platform created in conjunction with the community. It will feature new instruments, including other than guitars. We'll have drums, we'll have keyboard. You'll be able to use controller support if you don't want to buy any instruments. And they have not Panasonic. They have Fender and Epiphone signed on as licensed deals. I have no idea what their model is for music. They did use licensed music in their trailer, but I actually haven't seen any confirmation on licensed songs or catalogs, or you're going to stream this or buy it. I have no idea. But Guitar Hero seems back, sort of.
Great.
I'm here for it. The first comment was, I saw this trailer upon announcement pretty quickly. So when I opened the YouTube, I normally don't look at comments, but there were only like 3. So they were like kind of on the screen. And the first comment was, glad you're back, guys. Change the models from looking like 360 characters. It was the first comment. I was upset that a Guitar Hero game looked like a Guitar Hero game.
You sure that wasn't Jack?
That's why I bring it up. I thought about it. I was just like, we are so fucking toast. We're so cooked. This game that went away forever is coming back. And the first response, somebody was like, yeah, but why does it look like that? God damn it. Why would you want it to look any different? I want it to look like Guitar Hero.
20 years later. It should be better.
Should it?
I can play Guitar Hero right now.
What if it was timeless as it was?
But it's not.
But it is.
I have Guitar Hero at home. Like that's part of it.
This industry is so fucked. It's just gonna eat itself from the inside.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not interested in this. I'm more of a Rock Band person anyway. I'd rather play. I've never been into Guitar
Yeah, we don't
Hero.
know anything about the style or anything. Like people just, Guitar Hero because of the legacy, but we'll see. I think it makes sense. I've long been suspecting that we were about the time where, the aughts and the Wii and stuff would boomerang back around. I've been making those predictions for a minute now. I think Guitar Hero, I think DDR. I'm thinking the kids they got jobs now or getting them. And I think, there's going to be some nostalgia to relive some of that. It'd be smart to get like a Nintendogs out or some shit like that too, to piggyback off of that.
If they put the roots into it, then I'll play it. Until we get the roots, fuck them all.
Yeah, you don't even need a guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Would you want to play Guitar Hero on a controller?
No.
I never would. That defeats the whole magic of what's happening. But it'll be there.
On a guitar, that's just stupid.
I agree. Ubisoft has provided an update on.
Before you move on,
okay,
I want to bring some news myself because since we're talking about the Guitar Hero, I have good news, bad news, Dev.
What?
Good news, bad news.
Okay.
Good news is someone's bringing back a Def Jam Vendetta type game. Did you hear about this?
And the bad? No. I never played the Def Jam games in the beginning.
You never played the Def Jam games?
No.
They're great.
The bad news is Ja Rule.
No, the bad news is it's with modern rappers. It's gonna be made by rapper.
God. Why? They're all bitch asses. Why would none of them fight? Ain't none of them thuggish. What modern rappers?
The game's gonna be called Only Hands, and it's supposed to come out this year for
Only
mobile
Hands,
PC, and it's gonna be on console.
Emo ass rappers.
It's gonna have like Kodak Black.
I heard artists. Dev, they're artists.
They're emo bitches.
The problem is like the list, the roster that they have is trash. It's Kodak Black, Little Durk, Little Boozy.
Who?
Exactly. No rapper you know. Only Chalfie knows these rappers.
That's unfortunate.
Because of his son. But we're getting the Def Jam Vendetta.
No, we're not. It's not. Don't even sully Def Jam's name by associating it with whatever this trash is.
I can read Def's by association.
Yes. You don't want to play Kodak Black?
No.
What about Lil Boozy?
Can I play as Redman and stomp a mud hole into Kodak Black? Because then you might get me on board. If I can be Reggie Noble and just put my foot through Kodak Black's chest, then I might be down.
You could be Ski Master Slump God.
Move on.
G-Glock.
We've spent too much time here as it is.
Ubisoft has provided an update on Assassin's Creed. They say that Assassin's Creed Shadows is moving to its final phase of support. They once again teased the Black Flag remaster, dubbed Resynced, with new concept art. We all know that game is coming soon. They gave an update on the new multiplayer game, codename Invictus, that they say is progressing steadily with a test and learn approach. It's being made by the For Honor team, or people from that team. Ubisoft Montreal continues working on codename Hex. That's the witchy Assassin's Creed that's coming. Apparently, reportedly, even as their director left last week, all the buzz coming out of it was that, but the studio is real excited for it. So they seem to be real interested in the progress so far. And a 60 FPS patch has come out for Assassin's Creed Unity on Series X and PlayStation 5. Jack will be particularly excited about that. Jack loves Assassin's Creed Unity.
Oh,
that's his favorite one.
I did not like that one that much.
Most people did not do very well.
It's
partly because of how terrible it ran.
Yeah.
But I was a part of it. But yeah,
Part of runs good now.
I never played it. I can't really say.
Yeah, me either. After Black Flag, I was like,
when I played it, I did not like it at all. It ran like crap. It played like crap.
Yeah, I kind of fell off then too, and didn't come back around until after. I dabbled with Origins, and Origins still wasn't what I wanted. And then it was Greece. I played that a little bit. Didn't love it, but played it a little bit, and then Valhalla got me back.
Apparently, people weren't really fucking with Shadows like that tonight. Apparently, so
I haven't played it yet. I got it. I want to play it, but to set aside the time to play it, is a whole different thing.
It's too large. I can't fuck with Assassin's Creed anymore. They're too large. I feel like I'm never gonna get done. And by the time I look up, I've put 70 hours into the thing, and
but you only played 3 a year. You got time.
Yeah.
No,
you got nothing but time. What are you talking about?
I played Shadows for the first half of the year and got nowhere.
Yeah, you're it's so good and everything.
It's so good, but I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I can't.
It's the everlasting gobstopper.
It's too much.
Yote ruined it.
Yote was great. See, that was the perfect length. I knew where I was going. There was constant progression through the story. Shadows, I felt like I never progressed the story anywhere. I don't even know what the story was anymore. You just completely lose sight of what the hell am I doing? So, yeah.
Requiem is likely the biggest launch in Resident Evil series history, selling 5 million copies in its first week.
That's dope.
So it's out of the gates running fast. So
good for them.
Dev, you and Garrett were talking about the lack of gaming journalism, and you said that you wanted to talk about Scott Pilgrim, Control Resonant, and Crimson Desert.
No, I didn't say I wanted to talk about that at all. I just said I preferred when it was about games versus, the industry crumbling every 5 minutes.
Oh, well, there we go.
The lack of it.
I want to hear Dev's corner.
Tell me nice. It happened already. We already went through that. We did this.
Lord,
you missed.
You didn't talk about these games though.
he walked the corner around quicker than a motherfucker.
Yeah. But yeah, so Scott Pilgrim EX just came out. Looks great if you like that world. If you're into that comic book, this is more of that. It's following the trend of all the side scroller beat 'em ups that have just had this massive resurgence.
The trend it started. It's not following the trend. It's the trend setter.
This shit the first one came out a long time ago.
I know.
No, the resurgence started with Streets of Rage 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of where it had this rebirth, and we've just got a kind of a steady clip of these games. So
was it 4? Huh. It feel like 4 wasn't that long ago.
No, 4 was a bit ago.
It was it was a good minute ago. But
yeah, 4 it's been a minute, man.
Yeah. It's been a while. I've had lots of these since then.
It's been a while.
But yeah, this one looks cool. I might pick this up for the kids because it's 4-player local, so we can play that, and they like the beat 'em up games, and it's something that we can all play together that doesn't irritate the shit out of me because the games I don't like
on my limited run shipment to arrive.
Okay.
Nice.
Very excited, but I have no idea. Again, like everything else, I got to find a window to play it.
You'll get to it when you get to it.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush to drop everything for that. These things me and Jack play by ourselves or together, and we usually play it like on a break or a vacation or something. We find time to play one of these.
Yeah.
That's what we do with Power Rangers. We did it with Streets of Rage. Like anytime I get on one of these, I kind of save it for the moment where we can play together. But
Could be
obviously,
a little spring break game.
yeah, exactly. I had to get the collector's box. So when that was announced, I pre-ordered that. Now, funny thing about that was I got a notice from them, I think about a month ago, was telling me that my game wouldn't show up until June, which I wasn't like going to play it immediately. So it didn't really bother me. I wasn't going to buy it digitally. I was like, I'll just wait. But then I got a shipment alert that it shipped like last week. So it's like on the way, I guess. So I'm kind of confused. It might show up. Maybe it won't. I don't know. It's limited run. Expectations are super low.
Right. It'll limited run. It shows up when it shows up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here when it gets here.
It's better for you to not think about it. Just hide it in your spam folder and be ecstatic when you open the box. You're like, I don't even know what this is. And
I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
looking at you, Demon Throttle.
My KO edition didn't come for like 2 years.
That's
it was
crazy.
So long. Because they had so many production issues and it just got delayed and delayed and delayed. So
sounds about right.
But I'm excited for that. I'm also excited for Planet of Lana. If you guys don't have Planet of Lana 2 comes out tomorrow. I love the first one.
That's tomorrow?
It's tomorrow. So yeah, add to your March list. I have bought all of these. But yeah, take a number. We'll get back to you when we can. If you'd like to leave a message. Gaming is picking up for sure. Starship Troopers is right around the corner. I'm stoked for that game. You guys have got to get it. It's super fun.
Nope.
I'm getting it.
It's fun.
I got my Starship Troopers game. It's called Helldivers.
That's fine, but this is a single player. I mean, this is a different game. That's all I'll say. It's a completely different thing.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm like, I'm good. It's one of those things I
love the retro stuff. The guns are good. You get to relive like some Star Wars, some Starship moments. It's just super rad. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for that. It's really fun. This is like some of the most fun I've had this year so far is just playing that demo. Maybe the demo like 4 times. I was like, dude, this is good. This is awesome.
I like that they keep going back and making these old ass franchises video games. Keep doing that. Like, hey,
the Starship license they ran into the absolute ground. They probably got that for a nickel. Like, we'd like to do something with Starship Troopers. They're like, please.
Take it. They probably got it for some food stamps.
Have y'all ever watched like any of the sequels or anything?
No, there's only one movie and it's Starship Troopers. Everything else
that's the right way to think, but there's not. There's like 6 movies and they are terrible.
Yeah, I watched the second one. I'm like, okay,
they're so bad.
I'm like, I'm done with this now.
Oh, it's incredibly bad.
There was no need for sequels. It was perfect.
No, it was perfect, right?
No.
But they tried. Boy, if they tried.
Doesn't exist to me. Don't know about it.
I wish I had that. Like I always have the curiosity. I'm like, I don't know, maybe it'll be good. It's like the horror fan in me. I'm like,
Yeah, no.
I've only ever written off one, and that's Scream. I'm not going to see the. I'm done with Scream. Like they've done too much at this. Like
there's more than one Scream.
Oh, there's like 15 Screams.
I've never seen any more than the first one.
They stay screaming.
Damn, yeah. There's a TV show. Like this is all kinds of shit. It's an extended universe, Dab. You'd love it.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
You love that shit. You get the books, the comic, the TV show, the movie. No.
It has to be for a good franchise, though. That's the problem.
Well, this was the movie. I was like, all right, I'm off the train now.
Yeah, same.
This was like
it was the last one. The last one, like halfway through it, I was like, why do I keep doing this? Yeah. Like I literally was like judging myself. You're better than this.
Yeah.
Look, you just got to live by the only Jim's creed and you be good. You cut out all the fat.
Yeah.
Nothing but the good stuff.
I wanted to say earlier, I didn't. I forgot. You said only Jim's. We talked about it last week, and then you said a lot about it tonight. And I just wanted to correct it in case listeners out there are being mad. Like Resident Evil 8 by most people is considered a great game. Like it's a good game. Yeah. Like I didn't like it so much, and people thought that was strange because I like Resident Evil. I've explained why, but however people want to take it. I don't want to. I don't want people out there thinking it was bad. Like people like
No.
Resident Evil 8.
It's not bad. I liked it a
I
lot.
just didn't like this much.
I just
That
think
shit sucks.
the second half of the game it fell off a cliff. Once you leave the mansion, like, all right.
Yeah. And it wasn't even that it was like awful or anything. It's just I was really excited for it coming off of 7. Like 7 kind of got me back into this, and I was like, hell yeah. And then I was like all in on 8. It's me and Elaine were like, it's gonna be great. Yeah, and I was just like, oh, 7 was better though.
Yeah, 7 is definitely better.
Yeah, it's just kind of mid to me.
It's fine. It's good.
To me,
very good.
To me.
No, it's okay. You can say it's next time. That's fine.
Tell me about Crimson Desert. This is that Assassin's Creed thing we saw like 5 years ago, right? Like we thought it was an MMO, but it's like,
I
in
have
the trailer,
absolutely no idea. I don't remember ever seeing this game.
This Assassin's Creed thing, and then it was almost like an ARP, like a MMO. Like they start talking about like all the NPCs and everything. Yeah.
Because they have a different game that is an online game.
Correct.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the same people. Yeah, I remember this years ago. We saw it at like Summer Game Fest or something, and we both were like, "Dude, that looks crazy," and then it just disappeared.
Yeah.
So it's finally coming out.
Yes.
Yeah, it comes out next week or 2 weeks from now, I think. But it's
getting a lot of praise.
It's been getting a lot of buzz because it looks absolutely insane, and it's like all the previews and hands-on stuff. It's living up to what it said it's going to do, and people are just kind of flabbergasted.
Nice.
There was a whole issue because everything they had shown was just the PC version, and people were yelling about the console version, mainly the PS5 version, because what the fuck is an Xbox, right? They were like, this is going to be another Cyberpunk thing where you're not showing us any of this footage, and like their community manager was like, I'm sick and tired of y'all asking me about the PS5 or the console version. He said, look, chill out. Just let us cook. It's gonna be fine. And today there was a 4-hour hands-on preview for the console version, the PS5 version, and it is doing exactly what they said it was going to do as far as hitting 4K, especially on the Pro, hitting 4K 60. On the regular PS5 is hitting 60 frames per second at a slightly lower resolution, but like it's doing everything that it said it's going to do. The game looks absolutely insane. Like it looks good. There's no leveling system or anything like that. It's like literally the way you find more abilities and stuff is you're just in the world finding the stuff. That's how you gain abilities. It's not you have to grind XP or anything like that. It's just in the world, find the stuff, gain the abilities. So it looks incredible. They also
the Digital Foundry thing. I didn't watch the video, but I read their article when I was doing the notes.
Mm-hmm.
And they just seem to be like, I don't know if they talked about it in the video. I'm sure they did. But the article just seemed to be really impressed with the custom engine that the game is made with. Seemingly that being the difference, because everyone draws their comparisons to UE5, which we've always talked about, very heavy. Mm-hmm. And if you get custom engines like idsoft or whatever their engine called, RE engine, you can do things in places that you didn't think possible because they're not, it's apples and oranges. They're not using a different engine, different tech.
And it doesn't look like every other Unreal 5 game. That's the other thing. Like it has a completely different, distinct look to it. The craziest part is that all of their benchmarks and what they're running the game on is old tech. So they're running it all, and not even on NVIDIA. Everything they're doing and highlighting with all the ray tracing and everything they're doing is on like a 2-year-old GPU and a 2 or 3-year-old CPU that neither one of them are the best in class, and they're hitting 4K 60 with ray tracing on AMD, which doesn't do ray tracing well. So it looks like this game is also going to scale incredibly well and run really well on PC, hence it also running really well on the PS5. So game looks incredible. It's going to do one of two things. It's going to either be game of the year or it's going to be a complete flop. I don't see they're having an in-between for this. So
tune in next week on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. I'm very
interested
so much to play.
I won't. But based on like what I remember it being and all the buzz about it right now, I'd be at least interested in knowing like how it reviews. I'd probably try it one day if Haley buys it or something.
I I think I picked it up on our Fantasy Critic.
Nice.
I think
That seems like a good one to get then.
Yeah, so we'll see. I'm curious. I don't know if I'll ever play it because it looks like it's also just way too big of a game for me and not quite what I want from an RPG, but we'll see. But yeah, looks cool. And the last thing in Dev's Corner was Control Resident. Got a first look preview today. And goddamn, that game looks great. They're saying it's way more action oriented, more like a Devil May Cry Bayonetta type game.
Yep.
Not a Souls like at all. Way more action oriented, more fast paced. So I'm really excited. I loved Control, so I'm excited about playing Control without a gun and it being more melee focused. I'm excited.
There's
about
a lot of
because
Control fans are upset about that, so it's interesting.
I didn't really care for too much for the gunplay in Control. Like it's cool and I like the story and the movement abilities, but the gun I wasn't a huge fan of.
I don't think those people disagree. I think they just think it's too much. Like it's changing too much. Like they wanted more. Like they wanted more control, and they're like, I've seen it. I've seen that a bit around since the opening trailer. Like in there, because I'm on the Control Reddit and stuff. I've seen several of those. A lot of people are like, but why couldn't we just get Control 2? Like they wanted more control.
It's so much. It's so much. Same type of shit.
It's fascinating, yeah, that you came out with directly the opposite. That's interesting.
Yeah, I feel like it literally is just okay. Now you got outside the building, but it's still all of the same Control stuff. You still have all the creepy weirdness, all the weird monsters. You still have a weapon that is basically the shape, and you can change what it does, and all of that stuff. I'm like,
I took this as a super positive. This is more my kind of shit anyway. So like I'm
you saw a giant hammer and got excited.
It's just moving in my direction. I'm like, oh fuck yeah! Like I love all those games. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this looks great. So I'm really excited for this one. I just need a date. Give me a goddamn date.
I hadn't seen the preview. I'll have to look into that at some point.
Yeah, it looks great. I'm excited. I love the story because it's just wild and outlandish. So I like it's kind of like getting two sides. So you had Jesse, now you got Dylan. So I'm excited for all of that.
I think it's cool that they play differently. Like,
me too. I love that.
That's good. Yeah, and I also think it's part of it. I'm not really looking for Control info. Like I was in it more Control. So, like from the day they announced it, my only thing is like all I really want to know about it is like, does it run well? After Alan Wake 2, that's really all I'm like. But does it run good?
Hopefully they learn their lesson.
A melee game like that matters. Yeah. I would not want to play a game like that at Alan Wake performance. That would be a problem.
I think Alan Wake is you're going for a totally different aesthetic with Alan Wake. 100%. So I do think that the fact that Control ran well, I don't think we're going to have to worry about Control 2. I believe they've updated their engine for Control. So I'm pretty sure it will run just fine. Not too worried about it. Delvin, why are you muted? What's happening in the background? Somebody getting murdered?
No, I was letting y'all talk. I didn't want to talk. But yeah, I think it looks good. I didn't follow it too much because I'm like, I'm already excited for it. Once I'm already excited for a game, I don't think I need to get too much into it. Like,
I haven't gone looking for any news. I didn't even read this whole preview. I just skimmed the notes real fast, and that was it. Like, I don't need to know more. I'm already excited. Just give me a date.
And I guess I'll play it on PS5.
You won't have much else to play it on. So
right, I got nothing. Like I'm gonna play. I got to make room, I guess, for Fable, Kenna, and that. Well, Haley would probably get Control anyway.
Probably.
I'm gonna live off that Haley pass for a long time. I played NCAA football. That's the only thing I've played on it so far. It's quite nice on it though. Like I was like, oh, this is pretty good though. I was trying to tell Jack, it feels obviously I'm playing the new one and not the one that I played on Xbox. So it could just be that 26 is a lot better than 25. But it's a lot faster, like more fluid, like just like more stable feeling on PlayStation 5. Like I almost instantly picked up my memory of EA College Football 25 on Series X was just like the menus just had like a little lag to them. Like everything just had like a little hesitation to it, kind of just a little lag to like the whole game.
That's the Xbox 5. They're just a little
everything was a lot faster. So that's my only immediate comparison. I'm back in I'm back in PlayStation. I'm back on the island. I just rolled up in my rowboat once again. Jeff. Temporary visa.
You're not on the island. You're on an island, but you're not on the island.
Is it like a chain?
Yeah, you know how like Hawaii has like the big island and a bunch of little small ones. You're on one of them small ones. You're not on the main island. You're not allowed.
I'm
on the way. I'm on the way. I downloaded Gears.
He's in Puerto Rico.
I downloaded Gears. I downloaded
Rico, yeah.
I downloaded Sons of Sparta. Puerto Rico.
You're on the territory.
But I haven't played any yet because Pokemon and Resident Evil. So I don't know when I'm actually going to play some of that stuff.
And that's why you're not on the island. Yeah. You're on a different one. You're in Puerto Rico.
I'll get there soon.
It's fine. Puerto Rico's nice.
It is.
It's great.
Did you see my pictures? What did you think of the setup? I got it like behind the TV, right? So you can like kind of see it, but it's not like in the way.
Good enough.
B-Mox speaks for both of us.
Oh, I'll shut up at that damn speaker. Nobody's doing that. I'm not gonna be bullied by you people.
Wow.
I said what I said.
Mm-hmm. And so
what do you mean, you people?
You people. Life is Strange, the TV series. I think Amazon's making.
I think it is. Yeah.
I don't remember. They've cast their Chloe and Max with Maisie Stella and Tatum Grace Hopkins.
I don't know who either of those women are.
That's where I am. Okay. I'm at the age in life when things get announced. I don't know who's involved. I don't know
who those white women are, but hey,
I don't know who you are.
I'm rooting for them.
I'm rooting for them too. Hey, I appreciate.
One of them has not been an actress. One of them has been on Broadway, but has never acted before.
Well, it's fine. The women who played on Life Strange wasn't really actresses either.
Well, that's a good point.
Kind of worked out.
It's not known for its great acting. You are correct.
It kind of worked out. Hey, I would keep it 100. I appreciate the Amazon's kind of become like the ooey ball of like of stuff. They're just buying all the video game licenses. Like
Amazon's like, we're gonna do it all for 3 years until we have to pay these people, and then we're gonna cancel it.
Whatever video game show you got, we're getting.
Well, it's like Fallout hit, and they were like, "Yes, this is our niche. Go,
just buy them all."
We gotta do something to fight back against Netflix.
What game you have, whether it's popular or not, we want the license to it.
Yeah,
I respect it.
We'll see if it's any good. I don't know who those people are. I don't even know if I even like. I don't really want that as a show. Like, I'm open to it. If I'm open to it being good and liking it, but like, I wasn't asking for this.
I think it's gonna be good.
I'm also not asking. Like, I think that's been my through line the whole time. I wasn't
asking for most.
I don't really want any of this to be happening. Like, I don't see video games as like needing to make this jump at all in most cases. I'm like, why can't it just be over here though?
And if you're gonna do it, tell a different story.
I like how Fallout's doing it.
Well, Fallout, we've got Mario, we've got Last of Us, like
I guess
God of War.
I like Mario and Sonic too because they're kind of doing their own thing. Yeah,
that's not rehashing everything. It's really telling its own story and creating its own universe, which I've enjoyed Mario and Sonic very much.
Yeah.
This God of War thing though, skeptical.
Yeah.
Very skeptical.
Not into it.
I don't
know anything about it. They got Bertier, they got Sons of Anarchy, they got Opie to do it. That's all I know about it.
I mean, they've casted just about everybody, but I'm just like, I don't know that we can tell this story any better than the game did because it's like playing a damn movie. So I'm like, why are we doing this?
Yeah, I kind of feel that.
Is there a lot of money behind the project? Like, are they going to marvel it or?
It looks like there's a lot of money behind it, but it goes back to how I feel about the Witcher show. The Witcher show's okay.
I never watched that either.
But it's like the game kind of does it better because the game is a lot more fantasy based, and the Witcher show is a good fantasy show. But for it to be what the Witcher is, you have to put like a huge budget in it.
But didn't the director of it also not want to do the story? Like, isn't this another one where the dude didn't play the game or read the books and decided to make something?
Correct.
That never does. That never goes well.
It doesn't. Yep. It's fine, but it's like
they tried to reboot Nightmare on Elm Street, and the actor they got didn't want to be Freddy Krueger, so it didn't matter how good the story or anything was. The guy playing Freddy didn't want to be Freddy, so it sucked.
I do remember that. It was,
what the hell?
Jackie Earl, what his name?
I don't know him, but yeah,
Jeff,
like
you're
he's
a-
on
Why
record.
would you cast him? You're fired.
Right. So like it flopped, and they're like, "Oh, I guess we can't reboot it." And it's like, "No, you can, but like
the whole point of Nightmare on Elm Street is Freddy. Everything else is side characters.
I've been on the soapbox for Decade of Horror a million times. Freddy Krueger, like, I mean,
he is Nightmare on Elm Street.
He is the star. It doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter the story. Doesn't matter the cast. All that matters is that Freddy Krueger is funny and cool and slaughters people. Yes. Great movie. Like that's all it takes. You know,
based off our society today, we might need a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. It kind of resonates lately.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of ironic and funny that if you look at the history of the Freddy Krueger character, it shouldn't be funny.
No,
he's hilarious.
That's the funny part. That
should not be funny at all.
I do think Robert Englund is like he is the character.
He's charming.
He became the character, so that's hard to emulate. But could it be done? Absolutely, it can be done. Like I look at things, not saying it's 1-to-1, but you look at something like Irreverent and like Fourth Wall Breaking, like a Deadpool, and it's like, yeah, you absolutely can do this if you get somebody charismatic that's willing to send it to pull it off.
Yes.
You know, you just can't just have anybody in that role. It's not. I think they think because it's like a mask, because it's a costume, like they treat it like a character, and it's like no. Somebody it's a persona. Somebody has to become it.
So like, let's just make Ryan Reynolds Freddy. Done.
You know, it's not like Jason. You can't just put a big dude behind the
idea. It's not a bad idea.
That could work.
That was my pitch. That was my pitch back then when they were casting. Is I was thinking him.
That would work.
That would.
I didn't think about it till Dev just said like that actually could work.
You see him. You see that sort of
1000%.
Yeah. You just need somebody like that would own it. Somebody would own it, like a Tim Curry.
Yeah.
You know, like somebody that would walk in and be like, "Yo, this is my shit now." Then it would be great. But
Tim Curry is really good.
They fucked it all up.
Yeah.
I love Tim Curry.
So we'll see. I hope I think Max would be easier to cast than Chloe.
Yeah.
Chloe would be the one that you have to believe the most. I think.
Chloe has more personality to her.
She has more personality, yeah.
Max is kind of like, a little wooden. She's likable, but she's a little wooden.
Bland, a little basic. But also has to have like that endearing, Max has whimsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so more of that artsy thing. You got to find somebody that can do that. Fortnite returns to Android worldwide as Google and Epic have proposed a new settlement to their ongoing antitrust dispute. Spoilers, this one will be accepted. Google has agreed and will share its entire app catalog with rival app stores. They will allow alternative app stores and payment methods on Android. And as of today, they have lowered all fees for in-app purchases on the Android ecosystem. So Epic beat Google. Epic is getting everything that Epic wanted. Fortnite's already been back on Android in the States, but not around the globe. So I would expect this to get passed through. And then the ramifications of this, if it were to go to trial as precedent in other scenarios, could be far reaching. We talked about that before. Obviously, the people are going to look at Apple, and then the question goes towards other kind of walled gardens. Which we talked about in the past, it's not that far of a leap to jump from an Android or an Apple to a PlayStation or a Nintendo or an Xbox. There are a lot of similar things. Now, will anybody care to do it? I don't know. But if Tim Sweeney wants to sue Nintendo to have the Epic Games Store on the Switch, that'd be great. I don't think we're going that direction at all.
No.
But the precedent is now. There's an argument to make now based on legal precedent.
I feel like Nintendo would be like, this shit's over before they did that. Let that happen.
I have always said, we've had this back when this was all the rage a couple years ago when it first started. We had these questions then on Shaq. And I've always contended that if that were to ever happen, of all the people involved, I could 100% Nintendo saying, we'll just go to a Nintendo only box. Go fuck yourself. Mm-hmm. And like it would literally just be them and their own games.
Yeah.
and they would just start buying indies and shit.
I could also see them being like, "Fuck the store. We're going back to physical discs. You got to buy everything now."
Yeah. They have that kind of energy, I think. Either that
I
or
think Sony would do the
someone
same thing.
But
Sony
they're
would be
not
like,
gonna
"Yeah, no store."
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be bullied into that. I also I also don't think people would try it. I think the console model is well kind of understood.
Mhm.
And it's such a niche compared to Android or iOS.
Right.
Like these are gigantic fucking,
That
billions.
Everybody
Yeah.
It's a little different.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really thinks of the consoles in that same manner. But when this all came out, there is, it's a real short jump to get from A to B.
Mhm.
So it's possible. We'll see.
Don't worry, pretty soon Paramount Plus just buy them all.
Yeah, you're on that track.
Ain't that the truth?
If Sony and Nintendo doesn't get banned from our country altogether,
Yeah,
right.
we'll all be hanging on to prohibited material.
Yeah.
You can find us in jail for copies of Mario. That's the direction we're heading in Delphin.
PlayStation speakeasies.
Underground gaming. Hey, I got that GBA shit if you're looking for it, They're gonna come for me in my Nintendo collection.
Piracy back on the rise.
Yep.
PirateBay.org.
This I feel like is definitely a small thing, but I feel somewhat important perhaps to the future of gaming. EA announced today a user-generated content marketplace for The Sims 4, where creators can make and sell their own stuff inside the Sims community. The split that EA has offered is the creators will get 30%, while EA will get 70% of the transaction. In comparison, Roblox creators get the inverse of that. They get somewhere between 50 or 70% of their creation. I brought this up because gaming in so many ways in terms of spending and time and the interest level has really started to shift into a platform driven market where we have certain platforms that are bigger than the consoles and the ecosystems themselves, right? Like Fortnite is bigger than PlayStation. Minecraft is gigantic. Roblox is massive, and that these are becoming the platforms, these digital game playgrounds. I feel like the user generated content, especially with the rise of AI and what that could do for programming, I feel I don't like the feeling that that's the future of gaming. It's going to be like these platforms where you make your own game and your own stuff, and you can make your own money. It's kind of just like YouTube and podcasting. It's like commodifying the hobby.
This is Jack and
now it's
Hudson's
a
future.
Hustle. Yeah, it's
they don't want to buy games anyway. So
isn't that really it's bleak?
Very
think that, right? I hate even thinking that, but I can't help but coming to that every time I kind of try and evaluate where we are and where it looks like we're headed.
I can't wait to see what it looks like for Jack in 5 years. Is he still just I'm never buying games? What does that look like? Is it just Roblox? I know my son, he wants to buy, he wants me to buy him games. I don't think he would have an issue paying for games if he had money, because he just understands that that's how it rolls, because we don't do Roblox here. But hearing that Jack is why would I pay $70 for a game? I'm just this is really how y'all just don't want to spend money at all to buy games. It blows my mind. I don't understand
it. Can do X, Y, Z and for free. With Jack in particular, he's also, he's it looks too much like the last one. Remember, we ran into that before, with Spider-Man and God of War, and they're why is the rowboat the same? And it's that sort of analyzing of.
I don't get that.
He thinks of Pokemon Za, and he sees the new Pokemon. He's yeah, it's a little bit better, but is it $70 better? I was trying to coach him out of that. Even I was your whole logic, your whole theory in this is misplaced. the difference between the two has nothing to do on the value that you're being charged. You're being the value charged because that's your ticket into the IP. You want to interact with the IP, the ticket is $70. Like, it doesn't matter how much better or worse it is than the last one.
Yeah.
They're different experiences, and the ticket to ride is $70.
Yeah.
Like, because that's how I look at these things. Like, that's the IP. Like, I run into on Shaq. I must feel to like a true non-Nintendo person. If they ever listen to Shaq, I must sound like the biggest Nintendo shill ever. You know, because that's how I look. I remember this in Delvin. He's on all these seasons. Remember when Mario versus Donkey Kong, the remake came out? Yeah. There's so many Nintendo people who are like, this game isn't. I don't even think it was even 70. I think it might have been $50. I don't even think 50. It was 60.
It was 50.
And there were so many people. They're like, I can't believe you would charge $50. And I was like, it's a game that has Mario in it. I'm surprised it's not $60. Like,
I don't understand the lack of wanting to pay for games. I don't get it at all. It literally blows my mind.
I understand when people can't. Like that.
Yeah, I can understand that. Can't and won't are two completely different things.
100%.
And to not want to spend money on the experience, knowing how much money it takes to create games, how much time it takes to create games, to not want to spend the money for the experience completely blows my mind. Are you that entitled to think that it shouldn't cost anything?
I don't even think
these people's time isn't worth that?
I don't think it's entitled. I think it's conditioned. The world they grew up in, games are free. Their iPad games are free. They watch ads. My son he'll watch or play a game and watch an ad like it's nothing. He's like, yeah, I just got to do this and move on. Like it's second nature. That's what he knows. He really looks at like gaming, how I experience it, and the games I play like old man shit. Like me liking The Last of Us. Like that's some old person stuff. You know, like Uncharted. Like this is how like
liking games with depth or anything to them is old man stuff.
Like Tomb Raider.
Correct.
Like when I play Tomb Raider, he's like, oh man.
Oh, the kids are doomed.
And like when there was a new one, he was like, why are they bringing that back? Like it's very different.
These kids have no depth. They have no soul. I'm sorry.
It's very different.
Oh my God.
I very much enjoy like prodding. I love prodding that opinion and that space. And like what I feel like I don't know if it's either like below the surface or just like right there on the nose, but I feel like I'm arming him with like thought bits to take back to his group and his friends when they discuss these things, you know, because I could tell like sometimes it feels so it's like such an unmatured position that he has. Like he has a thought, but he doesn't have a whole lot of reasons to believe it beyond I have this opinion. But once you start trying to like support it and compare it, just same stuff I do to you guys. You're like, I don't like that. Like, but did you like this one? Did you like that? And I just start like, you see me. Everyone's listening to me. I start poking and prodding. And I feel like I'm just trying to give him different perspective and round that opinion out without trying to make it for him. Right? Like I'm not trying to fight him on it. Like in recent weeks, it was the Pokemon Fire Red. This is the next one. Like I feel like that's all I've done in Nintendo Land for like a year is argue what things should cost. Because every time something's announced, nobody wants to buy it. It's never worth it. Pokemon was the recent one. Everyone was furious that Pokemon was $20.
$20. And that is nothing.
The way I bought that, like it was so fat. The way I didn't even blink at buying Fire Red or Leaf Green like that. And my son, he's one of them. He's like, you can play that on your phone. I'm like, yeah, no shit. And that's what I did a whole bit about this on Shaq. But for our listeners that don't listen to Shaq, like I'm to the point now where I'm just going to say like things are worth whatever anybody wants to pay for them. Because I'm tired. I'm like just kind of tired of arguing about it, you know? But what I said on Shaq was like, yeah, we know you can play it on your phone. Nobody gives a shit.
Hell wants to play it on.
Because I don't want to play it on my phone. Guess what I want to play it on?
My Switch.
You know, it's like, yeah, I know you can play it on your phone. I already did that. And now I want to play it on my Switch. Why are you acting like I can only play on my phone? Bitch, I have adult money. I'll buy it.
I don't want to play shit on my phone.
Places if I fucking want to. mind your business. But yeah, the Pokemon stuff was like, that was like the social media discourse was once it was announced. There's people mad that it's not in the subscription, and then there's other people mad that it's $20. And yeah,
$20 seems like such a just price.
It
Because
does.
Nintendo could have easily been like 50.
Well, the
per.
funny part was like 10 or 12 years ago on 3DS, the original Pokemon came out on 3DS and they were $10. So there were a lot of people being like, yeah, but on 3DS they were $10. I was like, yeah, and adjusted for inflation.
This is cheaper than that.
Yeah, I was like, I actually suddenly feel like I'm getting a deal. Like suddenly 20 feels maybe like it's not enough.
The kids are doomed.
And I told this to Sean last time we were talking. I don't know if it's on Sweet Hangs or after, but I don't know when this happened, but suddenly I feel like my opinions and our shows and I feel like the old man in the room. I'm getting questions and stuff where I'm explaining to things how it used to be and like addressing, and it's like, what happened? And time happened, I guess. You just catch on. I don't know if we are that way, but I feel like we are. I feel like the voices in the space are like younger. And
it's always so interesting to me because I would just imagine that we're speaking to more people who think like us, but it's apparently just kids, and it's not
our Discord. So many people are younger than us.
It's so bizarre.
Yeah,
like, I'm used to being the older guy, but not by this much.
It's like we trend down, whereas I wonder if others trend up. It's like them and maybe people older than them. But I really do. I feel like our little bubble trends down a bit. And obviously I have my own kids' influence and stuff into that too. Mm-hmm. So it might be like the parenting thing, but yeah.
My kids, it's going to cost, they know. So we're not too worried about it over here.
Yeah.
And Jack wants to totally, he wants to buy, I forget what it was, some other game. He was like, yeah, we should get that. I was like, oh, you want to pay $70 for that though? Like, so I just keep bringing it up around and just kind of poking, prodding around and just really trying to make him challenge him on that. Because I don't like that he thinks like that. But at the same time, I know if I just try to tell him not to, that won't help. Like, that'll make it worse. So it's just like, how can I just make him think constructively about this for a little bit? Like take a moment.
Yeah. My kids know that the stuff costs money, so they always ask, are we gonna get it? But they know that it's not free, and they don't have tablets or anything like that where they can just watch an ad and play something. So they know that everything has a cost associated with it. So you're getting it for your birthday, you're getting it for Christmas, one of those type of things.
He knows that
or
too.
Dad shows up with the game, and
he knows that too, but he doesn't have to. I think that's the difference. That was the funny part. So when I'm saying I'm challenging him and stuff, he's like, can't believe it's $70. I'm like, he's like, it's not worth $70. My response to him wasn't that he's wrong. My response to him was, how would you know what something is worth $70?
Yeah, you ain't bought nothing, boy.
And he was like, huh? I was like, you've never bought anything for $70. How would you know? How would you know?
Right.
What grounds are you making this claim upon? And so I like trying to make him think like that. It's like, don't just parrot whatever you saw, or like, make your own opinion. And maybe he did, right? Maybe he did. I don't know, but it seems like he just picked up something cool to say. It was like kind of how I read it,
Interesting.
So we'll see. Oh yeah, these stories. I forgot about these.
That's funny.
This is all the talk this week, apparently, is this started to come out last week when Jason Schreier and several other people started talking about PlayStation seemingly not supporting PC as much as before. And then today, we got the actual official report from Bloomberg, where we have reports on the matter that says that PlayStation is no longer putting its single-player games on PC, reporting that Ghost of Yotei was in development for PC, and that project has now been axed. They also said that Saros would not come to PC at all, but their multiplayer stuff, like Marathon, of course, will, and I guess their second-party stuff, like Stellar Blade and Kenna and that stuff. What was the one? Death Stranding 2. Like that stuff will come to PC.
Marvel Tokon.
But their first party single player only games will stop coming to PC. This has been talked about for 7 to 14 days. I feel like ad nauseum.
Yes, very much so.
My initial take the day that it came out last week remains to be the same. We talked about this last year. We just didn't need anybody to report this. I didn't think it was a thing that needed to be clarified. It still hasn't been. PlayStation has not commented on the matter at all. This is all just what we have in reports today. But I think we've all seen that writing on the wall for some time now. Those ports have definitely slowed. They're not doing that as much.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they also haven't had a whole lot of games come out.
That's true. Yeah, like that's the other part. Like they were like when they put all the parameters on it, like we are no longer putting first party single player story games. Like, oh, so like 3 games? You're not putting 3 games on PC?
Outside of Yote, which we wouldn't expect to be here yet. And the other one was Spider-Man 2, and that came out and apparently didn't sell well.
You're making 2 PlayStation exclusive games and 28 multi-platform games. But you're 13 fucking live service games. Yeah, I think that is funny. But I also think it makes sense.
Yep,
it does.
Our Discord covered the topic thoroughly. People have reported that apparently PlayStation is not making as much money on PC. Or people have comments for that or reasons why. I always think Sean Layden has been on record about this many times where he thought putting a game over on Steam after it's made its run would be a way to potentially tempt people to PlayStation to like get a PC person to think about buying a console. Like I think that was the idea with Horizon. You get Horizon there, maybe they'd show up for Horizon Forbidden West. I guess my long-standing think on this whole thing is maybe they realized that wasn't going to happen and are going to pull that back.
I don't think you're really going to get anybody because here's the thing. Oh, if I wait long enough, it's just going to come to PC as well. 100%. So why would I buy a PlayStation? Like it doesn't. I think that doesn't make any sense.
I can see console players making the jump to PC, but I think once you join the Steam party, like chances are you're not going to go back as long as that need is being met. Also, I don't think it helped at all when Xbox was like, your PC is an Xbox and you can play your PlayStation games there. That to me felt like that's when we talked about this last year. When that stuff started to happen, we talked about like, would PlayStation like try to hold their games and not publish it to like those devices? Like, would they ever do something like that? Like, can they even do something? Is that even allowed in Steam? And we talked about this then. I was like, yeah, I think I talked about thinking about like they'd probably make their own launcher then maybe.
Yeah.
Like maybe they do their own PC store to account for this. And it's not just an Xbox thing. It's a Steam thing too. Steam's making Steam machines and now we've got ROG Allies and Xbox ROG Allies. Like all of that infringes on the traditional console model that PlayStation and Nintendo currently subscribe to. All of that infringes on that. And we thought that then when Xbox is like, we're going this direction, that that may be the reason why we haven't, because they've had games out that just never showed up to PC. And like, it's been years. And we're like, what the hell? I thought these were coming over, and it took a long time. So
I think the fastest one to get over there was Spider-Man 2. I think it was like 6 months in between it launching on PS5 and then on PC. And apparently that one didn't sell terribly well. And I think that was just like the nail in the coffin for them really to sign, because how much dev time, how much R&D are you putting into this if you're not getting a sizable enough return, then it's probably not worth the effort to continue doing this. And do we need Nixus now? Do we need Bluepoint? Do we need to open these studios? Because we're paying all of these money for these studios and we're getting peanuts in return. We could have them focus on something else that gives us a larger return on our console.
I was just about to ask, does this mean that their port studios get closed?
I don't know what you do with Nixus otherwise.
Do they do the PC?
Nixus.
Do they do the multiplayer work too?
I think they do a lot of it. I think they were the ones who did Spider-Man. I don't know that they did Helldivers. I don't know if they're doing Tokon. I doubt it.
Marathon and Marvel, those are the next two, right?
Well, Marathon, they wouldn't have any. That's all Bungie. You don't need Nixes for that.
They're not doing any support for that.
They wouldn't need to. Marathon, like Bungie makes PC games, so they don't need.
That becomes a problem.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What do you do with Nixes?
Yeah, what do you do with them? I think that's us. I also think that's, I mean, I don't think it's a part of this issue and them pulling away, but like their PC ports in some cases were substandard.
Yeah.
You know, that didn't help.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't all that enthused. Like I thought I was going to get Ragnarok, and
we have it.
Right. And I know we do, but like even before all that, like I was like, I'll wait for it to come to PC. And then by the time it came, and then, like, I wasn't like, I have to buy every PlayStation game day one on PC.
Right.
Because often I realized it's not Naughty Dog, it's not Guerrilla, it's Iron Galaxy, it's Nixus, and it comes like Last of Us burned me, man.
Yeah.
Shit was kind of jank for a bit. I was like, I don't want to play this.
And that's the other problem. And that's where I get into like the amount of effort that it takes to get these games on the PC. Like you're looking at the time just to get the port running, then you're looking at all of the support and time after it's on the PC to fix the issues. Like how much are you really getting back from that?
It's interesting because Shu was a big, like they really supported the Steam Deck thing for a minute, you know, like they were really in on that. But I get it. I think, I mean, it's all the same things I've said about Xbox.
Yeah.
Like,
and I think if you do the day and date thing, then you end up being just like Xbox. It's like, well, why do I need a PlayStation? If it's going to come day and date, I'm just going to go to PC.
100%. You don't want to open Pandora's box.
Mm-hmm.
It's the reason we buy Switches. Nobody would buy a Switch if we could just play it on better hardware. Of course, we could just do that, but we can't. To play it, to get the hit, we have to get the console. So we do.
Yeah.
You know,
I think there's just so many different factors at play here. It's the juice isn't worth the squeeze. You've also got
the exact same thing.
You've got the PC market that is becoming exponentially more expensive. So it's like, how many more new people are buying PCs to even put our games there, instead of being able to be like, look, just get the PlayStation. It's cheaper, and half the games look just as good on PC. You won't notice a real difference half the time.
That's the case where like the cloud and the stream platform, I feel like, does a lot, where you can kind of be multi-platform and make yourself accessible to somebody without the hardware being an endpoint, without sacrificing your store.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm reminded very much of that Just 4 Games talk with Team Xbox years ago, where they were like, we're going to sit back and learn. And I kind of look at the situation, and it seems like that's what Sony has potentially done. They released several games.
Story.
They released several games at different intervals. They collected data and have changed their plan. Probably because they realized it either wasn't adding to their garden or potentially robbing their garden. And so they're probably just cut bait. And I tell Rob 3000, just smile because we have the time.
Yeah.
You Steam Deckies out there, I'm very much excited for my Steam machine, and when I get it, I will be able to play The Last of Us and Uncharted and God of War on it if I want to, and that's rad. It's cool that we had that opportunity.
Yeah, you got the ones you need to get.
Yeah. There's like literally nothing first party, I think, on the near roadmap that I'd be concerned about missing out on, actually. I'm just 100% being honest there. Like, I don't have one game, I think, that they're doing.
PlayStation is not not the brand for you.
Like, I'm way more excited about Kena than anything, I think, Intergalactic or Wolverine or any of that stuff. Those are the only two that I actually think I even know. I actually don't know any other game coming to PlayStation from the internal studios. I know Intergalactic, which I will continue to look into, but I'm not like over the moon about it. I'm not considering that like a day one purchase by any means. I don't know if I'll buy that game at all. And then Wolverine. I'll probably play Wolverine, maybe. Probably not.
I mean, you're going to play it all through Haley Pass. I
won't. 100%. And it's a big if. I've never played Spider-Man 2 yet. I looked at that the other day. I was like, oh, I could play that maybe.
Yeah, that's what
but
this is probably play.
I'm just not into the.
You're not into Sony games outside of The Last of Us. That's really it. Let's just keep it a buck. Like you Ragnarok wasn't enough to entice you. We're talking big third party action adventure.
The God of War trilogy. I'd probably do that for sure.
Yeah, I don't even count that because it's the same shit. We've already been there. This is just a prettier version of that. I don't consider that like a new Sony IP. Like I don't think that you're into the big third party action adventure Sony IP stuff that there's kind of like their bread and butter. I think you like the extras, the little things.
I'd be day one on Horizon 3.
I'm shocked to hear that.
I love Forbidden West.
Did you like the ending?
Yeah.
Okay. I do too. I'm excited for that.
I love Forbidden West was a big jump for me. Like I liked, not loved Horizon 1. Wanted to love it, but didn't quite get there. The Horizon 2 was phenomenal. No, I love that game. I was like, oh, this is you don't remember? I was hooked on that shit. I was like, this is great.
I do remember we talked about that.
I feel like you played way later, so I kind of forgot about it.
I got a glider and everything in the world made sense.
I want to replay that game if they do something with Pisser 2. I want to see how pretty it looks on Pro.
Yeah,
I just want to replay it again.
Let it piss everywhere. Let's go back.
I thought about it.
Skeet.
That pisser's pretty impressive.
Oh, I know.
Maybe I should have got the Pro.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Nah, piss on Resident Evil. Get pissed.
You need the R. Kelly, yeah. So pour one out. PlayStation on PC. Steam fans get it while the getting's good. Bandai is unveiling a new RPG on Friday. The only reason I bring it up is they've released. They haven't released anything. A premiere kind of leaked a bit of the trailer, so people have screenshots of what it looks like, and it appears to be kind of Zelda-y, like it's Zelda-ish. At least there's shields and shit. It's Zelda-ish. I don't think it's anything like that. It's probably a Tales game or something. But it's fun to speculate about. Definitely gives off that Fable-y kind of vibe. We'll see what they have in store. That'd be great. Do you believe this, Garrett Bland? Like, if it wasn't Dev cooking him this week, it was me. He was
I said the same thing you did. I said, "Are you
fucking mind?"
Said this don't make no sense. Why the hell would Bandai be making a Zelda RPG? I said, "What are you talking about?"
And if they were, we wouldn't find out from a leaked trailer on Bandai Namco's trailer on their YouTube channel.
Yeah,
on their channel, absolutely not.
Like, this makes no sense.
Nintendo would never let it get that far. How did they load it to their channel to begin with?
Who are these guys?
Yeah,
where's the lawyers?
Now, I would love for them to be right. That would be crazy. What a prediction! But I thought that was so out of pocket. I was like, you are on something. That is not even remotely close to being possible.
You got that good Bay Area stuff. Mm-hmm.
But Xbox owns Call of Duty and Gears is on PlayStation. We're in a different. This is a whole new universe.
Weird times.
Yeah, it's a weird timeline, guys. I downloaded Gears to the PlayStation. I want to play it.
Did you feel dirty when you did it?
It feels weird. It does. I'm like, oh, this is weird. I got the theme and everything. It's playing the Gears music. I'm like, oh, I like Sean a picture. Like, this is weird. It just feels
playing with the PlayStation controller and everything.
The controllers never really bother me. I'm not.
Well, it's just the button prompt saying square and X and triangle.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it's like press X, press cross,
press R1 for active reload.
Yeah,
not RB or whatever the hell it's called.
RB, right bumper. Crazy time.
Oh yeah.
Like my Last of Us plates. We're back, Dev.
I fucking hate those things.
Sticker bomb PS5.
Ugh.
Back in the game.
Why do you hate them?
I don't like them. I don't like sticker bomb shit at all. It just looks tacky. Like I'm not a fan. I know that's what you're going for.
Yeah, that's the charm.
I just don't like it.
I get it. To be fair, Delvin, he's never liked it. He hated it the day I did it. I was like, I'm going to sticker bomb the PS5. He's like, that's a terrible idea. I was like, I'm going to do it even harder.
I appreciate that. Stand on business.
That's what he does. You don't listen to me.
I don't listen to anybody. Listen to them fucking Beambox tell me where to put my speaker. Fuck off. That's why we threw your key in the ocean. Okay? Fuck off. We're not doing that. I'm not being bullied by you people. But yeah, we sticker bomb like 7 or 8 things. None of them I've liked as much as that. I do love those plates. I think they just came out like I just think it looks good. Like I think it looks Last of Us, like it looks great. I've done Chromebooks and like it's never been that good. I've never liked one as much. So
God, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Here comes
I hate when people sticker bomb laptops. It drives me nuts. I'm like, ugh. It's gross.
Just leave your brushed aluminum the way it is.
Yeah,
nice,
or get a
plain.
Stop it. Get a case. Get a full sticker. Get a full skin. Not this bunch of sticker nonsense.
Full skin of a sticker bomb.
You're failing. You're failing hard.
But it's one sticker though.
But it's not. You know, you're lying to yourself. This is not okay.
Now you didn't even have the energy to go through with it.
Right.
You just half-assed the sticker bomb.
Mm-hmm.
They make those. That's the other reason I've seen those. Just a sticker that looks like a sticker bomb.
It's awful. Awful. All right. Well, the Rude has come through with the scoring update. Thanks for showing up, Rude. Because sometimes you don't. You should lose points for that. Just saying.
Like James Harden.
So the Rude, Donnie, and Delvin scored on the over of Resident Evil as it comes in at 89. Congrats to y'all.
It's better than that.
I think it's at 90.
Okay, I was like, 89's low.
Yeah. I think it's at 90 right now.
Higher on the game.
So right now, Donnie, you're sitting at 11. Delvin, you've got 9. The Rude is at 4, and my tanking has got me to 4. Or I'm sorry, Rude is at 5. I'm tanking with 4. Let's see if I can continue this trend.
Number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Just sending people out.
Go for it.
Let's get out of here. Get out of here. So also a quick reminder, you said this season will end in April. So the last place and first place are still up for the taking. So Delvin, you could swoop in there and steal that number 1 spot from Donnie.
I could. Okay.
Yeah. So over or under 78.5 for WWE 2K26. 2K25 got an 80. The Rude is thinking under.
Delvin's going to take the under. Like, I'm interested to match just to not lose the point. I don't even know why I think it's going to be higher than that, though. I don't think it has any buzz for it, and it's coming out in a really heavy time, but I
was thinking that same thing.
The games are pretty good, though.
Yeah. But let me ask you this. Would they rate it lower if it's just more of the same?
That's the worry. I'm wondering
if it's just like the same
possible
game
they have
as last year, but just
do they have like
characters?
worse monetization? That stuff's been getting
It's
kind
2K.
of
It can definitely get worse monetization.
I'll take the under because I'm too scared to take the over.
I'm taking the over.
I want
tank
to,
is in.
but I think the risk is high.
You know what? What the heck? I'll take the over.
I am taking the over as well. I hope I'm wrong. Over or under 77.5 for Starship Troopers, the Ultimate Bug War. Rude Days is going with the over.
I 100% think it's going to be under. Like, I like it, but I don't know if it's like good. I just know I really like it. So, but my heart
It's a
won't
suit of
allow me to
6.
do it. My heart will not allow me.
I think it's going to be a suit of 6.
To pick low, so I'm going high. It's going to be better than that. People are going to get the comedy. They're going to understand the cheesiness, the low budget. They're going to get it.
These people?
Yeah, you're right. These fucking people.
These people?
Listen, then I'm going to fall on this point. I'm going to fall on this point and die on this hill. God damn it, people. The Starship Troopers game is good. Okay? Don't listen to what these fuckers tell you. Get off Metacritic and play the fucking demo. Just play it. It's a good game. I'm going with the over.
That's a good line. That's a really good line.
So I think it's like I think it's like either like an 83 or like a 65.
I think it might be like a 78
Really?
or 75.
Okay.
So what are you taking?
I don't know. That's the hard part. I'm gonna go. I'll go to under.
I'm taking the over because there's no way in hell these people who are rating games think this thing is good because they're stupid.
It's so good. It's like old Halo. Or like Medal of Honor.
And I feel like
You
these
get
people are going to
that
be
big
like,
map.
old Halo was old. This game is
You
in.
got the icons, you got the waypoint, but there's multiple of them. You can go any direction you want. And while you're going around, shit's just happening. Bugs are coming up out of the ground. They come out of the ocean. Big bugs come out. You got to get like nukes and shit. Like, it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's everything. When I watch the movie, it's everything I wanted a video game to be.
You're going to have half the critics that are going to see that, appreciate it, and know what that is and give it a 9. And you're going to have the other half that are going to be like, this just shit feels old and dated. It's not good. And they're going to give it a 5, and it's going to fall like right in the middle of a 7.
I'm so worried that I'm going to read
a
like a headline of a review, and they're going to be like, but why does it look like an N64? And I'm like, I want to scissor kick someone in the fucking face. It's going to make me so mad.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
I know. Like you see it. It's like, you guys don't get it. Or someone's gonna hate on the full motion cutscenes, the live action cutscenes, because they're terrible. And it's like, that's the fucking
the point. That is the point.
Yeah.
This is wholly on purpose. You're not refined enough to understand and appreciate art.
This just happened to me like 2 weeks ago in Shaq. I was reading the news story about, and I was like, I'm playing the demo, it's great. And I was like, Rebecca, it's like it's Starship Troopers. And she was like,
what's that? Yeah.
That is what she said.
Yeah, 100%. I know. I was there. I was there.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, is that like a Star Wars thing?
I was oh no.
Yeah. Dab's a Shaq
Red Fox.
I pop in every now and again if I'm awake and I see the pop-up saying you guys have gone live. Yeah.
She's part of the Shaq community.
No, I'm not really a part of the Shaq community.
I hope Ocho gets it and has a great time. It's a big Ocho approved.
Yeah. You and Josh will be in there enjoying it for sure.
It's so good.
Now here's the questionable one. Over or under 84.5 for Crimson Desert. The rude thing's over.
Damn.
This game, look, it could be what it aims to be. Like, this one is really shooting high.
Is this year's Claire Obscura?
I think that's what
very possibly so.
The way people are talking about this game sounds like this is gonna be that Claire Obscura. The game they're gonna be like glazing like crazy. Oh, it's so amazing! Look at this.
Where did the term glaze come from? Why did that become a thing? It just sounds terrible.
That's why. Because this generation makes to make you
I hate this generation slang. It's terrible.
Just like glizzies.
Fucking capping and glazing. Like, just y'all sound dumb.
Glizzies.
Well.
Yeah.
We actually have verifiable proof now that they are dumber than us.
Right.
This is true.
It has been verified.
Yeah,
it has been proven.
All their questions and
I'm going under because I'm tanking. So I'm taking the under.
I hope that everyone that you tank gets right.
I don't know enough about it. It seems like everyone's real excited with the way it runs and looks, but that doesn't make a great game at all.
No, not just the way it runs and look. The game. People are also really looking at the story and the gameplay like, holy shit.
Why are you taking under?
I'm tanking.
Oh, he's trying to lose.
I'm doing this on purpose.
84.5 seems high, though. I mean, pretty high. What did
what
did their MMO get?
Hell, if you know what, Rude, you didn't do your homework. What their last game get?
I don't even know what their. What's their? I'm gonna go find out now.
Let's see. Pearl Abyss. What's the last game they made? I want to say it's Black Desert Online. I feel like that's their.
That's it.
That's the one.
$71.
The Metacritic said a 73.
Open Critic. This is the first one. This is the first one that popped up.
Well, we use that. We use Metacritic here. We don't use
Yeah,
the
this is the first one that popped up. I was just trying to get a range. I want to take the under.
Okay.
This could be the final blow. This could be the championship shot here. I got a lead. I got the lead. Fuck it. I'm gonna try to throw that dagger. We're not playing defense. We're not playing prevent. We're trying to score.
I like it. I
Give me
respect
the under.
All right.
There's Mamba mentality over here. Kyrie wasn't running out the clock.
Feel like this was probably
keep going.
This going to decide the season. I like it.
Yeah. All right, question time. The Rude, who should be banned from asking questions at this point. You're fired, sir.
Wow.
He says, if PlayStation single-player games were day one on PC, would they sell better than they do than the former 6 to 8 month port strategy?
100%.
Sell better on PC?
Yes. They would sell better. They would just sell better. You would sell more. I think a lot of the games lost their enthusiasm by the time they made it to PC. Some of these games came out like 2 or 3 years later.
Mm-hmm.
I think initially they would sell better, but based off the way they came out, like a lot of these games came out.
That's also a good point. Yeah.
People would be like, nah, we'll wait.
I honestly think they'd sell about the same. I don't think they would really sell that much better. I think they'd sell about the same because the same people that are buying them then would probably buy them now.
You're probably right.
That is also true. Yeah.
Now, but the obvious part is that they would give up a reason to buy their hardware, which is why they're not doing it. That's why they didn't do it in the first place.
Correct.
It is what Xbox did. We all said what would happen, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Like, we know the opposite side of that. And would they sell more? They would sell more, but would it, if it hurts their other businesses, and it's not just a console sale, it's a microtransaction sale, it's an online sale, it's any other game sale, it's a lot of sales. It's not just
stick around it.
It's not just a hardware. They'd give you the hardware for free. Like, it's controllers, it's headsets, it's a lot more than just that. So at the end of the day, when you're adding it all up into one big pot, if the pot's lighter, then it's not worth it.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Quagmire wants to know, what's your favorite toppings for a pizza?
Hang on, I just want to reiterate, because we talked a lot about Xbox. That is the point that I've always made when I say that Xbox chose their games over their platform. Like, when they did this, and that's the thing I said when we were talking about, like, what if the games don't sell well? I was like, because they're in their head, they're saying this math makes more than us making money off somebody buying games and microtransactions and controllers and stuff in our spot. They think they can make more selling the games, right? PlayStation clearly cannot. Like, that would be a terrible business practice. You got 100 million customers to serve, and all of them, not all of them, but a lot of them subscribe and buy other things. Like, that would not work out well for them at all.
Well, yeah, Xbox also screwed themselves by adding everything into a subscription that nobody really wanted.
Well, 30 million people wanted it, but that's about it.
Yeah,
that's not nothing.
It's not nothing, but
that's not nothing.
Not enough.
But if it comes at the cost of other things,
especially when it wasn't even exclusive to the console, because you can get it on PC. So no, I'm not in your ecosystem at all.
There's an operating cost to doing this. Yeah. They killed their platform for games, and now the games aren't doing so well. So now what?
We sell them on PlayStation where they do well.
But either some of them are not doing as well there. Gears did not do well.
Yeah, Gears. I told you, and I told you that it wasn't.
Yeah, you did. Let's hope E-Day is much better.
I think E-Day will do better because it's new. Again, Gears. Everybody in Mama already played Gears, so you relaunching it on PlayStation. It's like,
Even if I still had my Xbox, I wasn't going to get that.
Yeah, we just did this. Halo, I think, will probably do well. Not as well as they needed to do, but I think it'll do well.
Well, that should be good then. What is well? What are you thinking for Halo? Is that like, and you don't have to give me like spot on, but let's talk about ranges. We all three clearly think Halo does 5 million or more on PlayStation, yes or no?
No.
Wow, not even 5 million copies?
Mm-mm.
Halo can't do like Kirby numbers?
I don't think so.
We can't get Kirby Air Riders?
No.
I don't think so.
God,
unfortunately.
Damn, the Chief is in bad shape.
I think if it had multiplayer, maybe, but since there's no multiplayer, it's just a campaign and some co-op
There's
campaign.
100 million of these people out here.
They already have it.
They've left.
Like, okay, it looks prettier.
Here's the crazy thing, because I was gonna. My thought was I'd ask 5 and we'd all say yes, and then I'd ask 10, and then we'd have a discussion on whether or not Halo could reach 10.
I was thinking 2.
Yeah, I was thinking like 3.
I should have way lower. Wow. See, that's not good. You've given up. See, so this is the point I was making. I know I keep doing this, and I'm sorry, but rewind this tape to then. This is the point I was making then. Is that this doesn't work if those games don't sell, because you need to outsell your 30% cut, your accessories, your on live, your Game Pass. Like, that's what you're giving up to sell games to everywhere. That was the cost. And I was like, clearly they think Gears and Halo, these are big brands, they'll sell more. If they're only selling 3 million copies of Halo, they are in dire trouble. Like, I
think the problem is it's also old ass Halo. Like, that's also like it's we already had the Master Chief Collection. This game has been played to death all over the place. You're not giving the multiplayer, which really is like what drives the consistent Halo play. I just don't think that, I think you're going to have some people who are going to be nostalgic for that, who haven't played Halo in a long time, that'll do it. But I just don't know how large that pot is.
Resident Evil 4 remake sold over 10 million copies.
Yeah.
I was thinking Halo could do something like that.
Yeah.
Y'all are like,
I don't think so. I honestly, I don't. I think Resident Evil, I think that has a different audience, a larger audience. I think a lot of the large Halo audience is the multiplayer. Like, I hear about the campaign from Twos and Fuse, but I hear more about the multiplayer.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Than anything else.
And you can play online co-op. So
I don't hear anybody ever talk about the damn co-op. I hear about the multiplayer.
I get it. Yeah, I'm not like shocked in like disagreement. I'm just like, I feel like I had Halo. I had thought so much more of Halo. Like, it's almost just kind of like correcting, I guess, the pedestal that I've put Halo on for so long. And you know me, I'm not a Halo guy,
right?
But I feel like coming from Xbox Land, so many people were Halo. Like, they were all there for Halo. They didn't give a fuck about anything else. And they were give a shit about Fable. Most of them give a shit about Forza. Like, literally, Halo was the face that ran the place.
Yeah.
For all of that just to disappear and not go anywhere. Like, I assumed it's somewhere in PlayStation land, and when this game shows up, they'll all buy it. And you're like, 2 million people are going to buy it. Like, if that's true.
But all of those players and that Halo, that excitement is really based more in the multiplayer than anything. And the last Halo multiplayer died. Like,
and this is a new Halo.
This isn't a new Halo. It's the same Halo with the prettier coat of paint without the multiplayer that really is what drove Halo.
Yeah, it kind of feels like when WWF bought WCW and WCW just showed up in the locker room like, all right, glad y'all here. Where's the big guys? They didn't come. Like, okay, we got Booker T and Buff Bagwell.
Big Papa Pump.
This is what y'all leave us to work with.
So, like, this really changes like my perspective on, I keep saying at this point with what Xbox has done to their own platform, like, them going third party to me makes the most sense, because I feel like there's a willingness for everyone to just adopt them. Right? If they're just like, F it, we're putting games everywhere, buy what you want, Now everybody's like, we love you, Xbox. I can't wait to play Halo. Can't like you get rid of that rift.
Yeah.
And like now they slide in as like that big, like that Ubisoft, what Ubisoft used to be, what right? Now they fulfill that role. If they can't sell 2 million copies of a Halo, even a single player, like what that means for their business is dire.
I just think it's the wrong title. I think if this were a
like
new Halo,
just got closed.
Yeah,
we can't sell 2 million copies of Halo with all that goes in, all that's invested, and all that's put into it. That's
not day one. Not day one.
Not day one. I'm saying
maybe over time.
I'm saying
maybe
like
over 5 years.
I was thinking the first year.
Maybe. I just I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard to say because I just don't know if the fervor for that Halo is there. I think if it was a new Halo, and I could be completely wrong.
I'm curious.
But I think if it was a new Halo with multiplayer, this cross-platform, I think then you're talking big numbers. You get everybody excited. You got all the old Xbox players that are now on PlayStation, like, holy shit, Halo is coming back. You get all the Xbox players that are still on Xbox, like, oh, holy shit, Halo's coming back. I think that's a groundswell moment. That's big. But we just did this. We just had the Master Chief Collection. And we just had Infinite, and you're giving me Campaign Remastered. Even I feel like when they announced it, like Campaign Remastered fell kind of flat.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. And I'm giving you guys most credit here because you nailed Gears, and I thought Gears would also sell very well. Like I thought the novelty alone, especially Gears being more story based, like Gears and Uncharted. I've said it forever, and developers agree. By the way, you can Google it. They're Uncharted developers say we took a lot from Gears. And vice versa. Yes. Like I felt like Gears played really well to that base. People want to show up for that story game. You know, it's a good shooter, story based, very cinematic, very PlayStation.
I always thought the big question was how would Indiana Jones sell on PlayStation.
That too.
That's the one I was looking at. Like, okay, if Indiana Jones does good, that's a good sign.
Yeah, it came out last April.
I mean, but on PlayStation.
Yeah.
So did it not sell well?
I haven't heard anything about it since.
I heard about the first like 5 days of it selling like really well on PlayStation, but I don't know how where did it land at?
Dang.
Like it was tracking better on PlayStation than it did on Xbox, but I don't know where did it land at.
Man, brutal.
It sold 117,000 copies on PlayStation 5 in its first 6 days of release, which was 28% faster than the Steam version did. But that's just like the first 6 days. It sold faster on PlayStation than it did on Steam and Xbox.
Okay, that's not nothing.
See, that's not nothing. See, that's what I was thinking. Like it did something.
And they do have successes. I think Sea of Thieves did very well. Forza dominating, like Forza's killing it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
So like you get both, but it's not even what it means for because I do think it means a lot for Xbox. If Halo can't do numbers, I'm not saying this one. Like if they're commit to this multi-platform thing and they can't get Halo doing numbers on PlayStation, like big numbers, that's going to come at a significant cost to that studio.
Yeah.
Like because they pour a shit ton of money into it, tons of resources.
I agree.
And Campaign Evolved is coming to everything, yeah? Not just PlayStation, right?
PlayStation.
It's only coming to PlayStation?
I think it's on Steam. Yeah, everything that they do is on Steam. Yeah.
I just want to make sure it's coming to everything.
It's not on Switch.
Well,
I thought you were asking.
Nothing's on Switch. We know it's not going to Switch.
Resident Evil is.
Yeah. Capcom is going to put their shit everywhere.
Yeah, we're killing it there, but yeah. And I feel like Halo on Switch would have been a moment. Like that would have been, even Campaign, that would have been something.
I can't speak for the Nintendo audience. I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah. It would have started people talking about putting Chief in Smash.
Yeah.
For sure.
I've heard that lots of times.
Yeah, and if they had a game that showed up, 100% that would have been the case. But
it'll be interesting. When does it come out?
I have no idea. I'm not even. So I say all this as an observer. I don't give a fuck about Halo. Never have.
Yeah.
Like Halo could go away tomorrow, and I wouldn't skip a beat.
Don't worry, it might.
I would come onto the show and be like, yeah, I never really liked it to begin with. And I'm not saying I don't like it because I think it's bad. I think it's great. It's just not my thing. I've never liked the vehicles. The whole Bungie vehicles. Stuff that people love was never my. I was a Gears guy. Like I was here for Fable, and then I found Gears and love Gears too. I didn't.
Yeah, I love Gears.
Yeah, I was never into Xbox for Halo. I always
doesn't have a release date.
I always felt kind of on the periphery in Xbox land because of that, because I was never that into Halo. I kind of didn't fit.
So this is also interesting. Since it doesn't have a release date, where do you release it so it doesn't get overlooked by everything else if it's coming out this year? Because it's not beating out Wolverine. It's definitely not beating out GTA 5.
I definitely put it out sometime over the summer. You got to get that.
Which is when I think Wolverine might come out.
You got to get that thing out before August.
I was going to say like the beginning of August.
It can't be in like the fall window. You got to get that thing out like May or June, July. But June, I think June would probably be good.
Yeah, so
kids are out of school. There's usually kind of like that little release low, kind of like that June, July time.
You know, it'd be crazy if Control comes out in like June, July, and that just kills Halo. Because you got Wolverine in September, GTA in November. The summer is the only thing you have, but you also have Sorrows coming out in April. So you got and then you got 007 in May. June, July is the only place you got.
Yeah, I mean, part of me wants to say, like, again, I think we're at. I need to correct where I think Halo sits in the pantheon of video gaming, I guess, because you're saying all this, and I'm like, Halo should not be concerned about what Control is doing at all. Like
it shouldn't be if it's a new Halo. If it's a new Halo, yeah,
right. You guys are really like, I guess, and I'm not saying you're wrong, but really putting down a remake, whereas I'm like, yeah, it's an old game, but it's brand new for this entire platform.
But you also got to remember this it's not, because half this platform is all the Xbox people that left.
Yeah, I know, and I feel like even that's novelty. They're like, cool, now I can play this here, or I couldn't before. I had to give this up before, now I don't, and it's not that expensive, right? It's like $40, right? Why do I think
price? It doesn't have a price. It doesn't have a release date or a price.
Maybe I'm having that wrong, but I felt like they announced that it wasn't going to be full price.
But it's full price though, because it could be 60, because full price is 70. So
I don't know why I do have 40 in my head, and I don't even know why that is. But suddenly
40 makes sense.
40 would be a good idea.
I have that in my head as if I read that, but have no idea why.
Yeah, I just looked on the Steam site and PlayStation. There's no price for it.
Okay.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's gonna do amazing. Much like Gears, I think it's gonna come out. People are gonna be like, "Yay!" and then we're gonna forget all about it.
I wonder if maybe they just did something else. I have a Steam key site that says Halo Campaign Evolve $39.95. So it can't be nothing. I can't have that. It may not be right, but I feel like that price is out there somewhere.
Yeah.
That can't be a coincidence that I have that in my head, and that's what I already found a listing for. So that may not be right.
That would be a good price. That's what I'd price it at, 40 or 30.
Yeah, I kind of thought they were kind of trended the Metroid thing. Maybe that's where I'm getting that price from.
Maybe.
The Metroid Prime was 40. Anyway, sorry for that tangent.
No, it's fine. This is what we do. It's fine.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens whenever it's a release date. I'm curious too. Just knowing how poorly Gears did, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting.
Man.
And Gears had multiplayer, right?
I think so. But
yeah,
I was always worried that Gears multiplayer may not play well over there. That those fans, it's very different than like everything. Mm-hmm. They kind of feel like Gears multiplayer, you got to like either be in it or not. Like it feels very divisive. I know people love it and people hate it. So I was kind of feeling like a mature Call of Duty Destiny based crowd would not like it. I have no idea if that's the case, but that's what I would have guessed.
I mean, I think those are the people who used to play Gears. I think they've all aged up to that.
It's very, like meta janky. There's all the side rolling shotgun and like the shit. It's just very like cheesy.
That sounds like Destiny 2 combat. God, Destiny's PvP.
People hopping around and shit because, yeah.
Well, that's Call of Duty and Destiny. That's exactly what it is.
I don't like Gears multiplayer. Like, I'll play Horde with folks, love that, but I'm not doing multiplayer.
I'm not a multiplayer guy either. I can't stand it. That shit drives me nuts.
Like, your story, the campaign is stellar. Very PlayStation shit.
I've always wanted to play it. I tried, and I was like, I do not like this control. I can't keep going.
I could see that.
It's like, oh.
I know a lot of people, they hate that tunnel vision when you run. And
I think I turned that off.
That low camera, like, plotting. Yeah, I've heard that a lot over the years. I get it. It's not for everybody.
It wasn't even so much that. It was just like the movement and the gunplay. Like, I just couldn't wrap my brain around the fun in it. And I couldn't do it anymore.
I'm going to play it on PS5. Once I like it in a little window, I'm going to replay it just to see what it's like.
But E-Day, I'm excited for it. That looks cool. Yeah.
That's the one.
So Quagmire wants to know, Delvin, what's your favorite pizza topping?
Sausage.
Whoa.
Pause.
Pizza man.
Bacon, sausage. I guess meat lovers, I guess is the best way to describe it.
Sure. You would be the meat lovers, of course. Yeah.
You didn't say pepperoni at all.
Well,
you were like bacon, sausage, meat.
No meaty meat. Slapping
big
meat.
Meaty pizza, slapping meat.
Yeah. But my kids, my daughter particularly likes cheese pizza straight up. So I eat that half of the time. She's like, I don't want nothing to meat on it. So like, all right.
Good for a cheese pizza every now and again.
Yeah.
I like mixing cheeses.
Oh,
yeah, get you a little 4-cheese pizza. Yeah.
Cheddar. Yeah, a little mozzarella. Like, I like doing a little different. It's good stuff.
Yeah. I'm definitely a barbecue chicken pizza. Love that. Without the red onions, though. Fuck them red onions. They gotta go. And then the Hawaiian pizza.
Pineapple.
Big fan.
I love Hawaiian, but with jalapeno, and I like to go pepperoni. You do a Hawaiian pizza with jalapeno and pepperoni, spice it up. It's really nice. But definitely jalapeno and bacon. Not all places put bacon on their Hawaiians. Yeah. They just do the pineapple and ham. Pineapple, ham, bacon is like legit, but then jalapenos on it. Very good. I was the general manager for Domino's in high school. So I've made a lot of pizza. I've tried a lot of different pizza. I think I ate exclusively pizza for like 2 years. My favorite pizza, I like a classic. I like a pepperoni, mushroom, green pepper. I like the Hawaiian, as you mentioned. I like a buffalo chicken pizza too. A little Alfredo sauce, a buffalo sauce, a little chicken, bacon. That's good stuff.
Okay. Man, it's put bacon on everything. Bacon up that pizza, boy.
That's right.
The bacon, yeah, like the salt goes a long way for both the buffalo sauce and the Hawaiian, the pineapple sweet.
I do not like buffalo sauce.
My wife hates it. Hates the smell of it.
My wife loves it. I'm like, you can have all of that, please.
Look at us in reverse.
Yeah.
Buffalo sauce on literally anything.
I put barbecue sauce on fucking anything.
Turkey sandwiches, pizzas, soup, like I'm here for it.
Yeah, I will put barbecue sauce in my spaghetti. Yeah.
It's probably pretty good, actually.
It is. It's quite delicious.
That checks out.
I did that once with my kids, and they were like, "What is wrong with you?" I was like, "Try it."
Yeah. Oh. Especially if you bake it, if you could get that barbecue little char on the corner. That sounds legit, though.
Might be good.
Yeah,
that sounds pretty good.
TPR says, "What's your favorite remake of a video game?" He's got to go with Shadow of the Colossus.
That's one I want to replay now that I have PlayStation again. That is one that I'm interested in. I love that game back in the
Let's
day.
go to replay.
I've never played it.
Interesting game. All those that Dev's games are.
I have an answer. Final Fantasy VII Remake.
That's also mine.
Yeah, that's the one. Honorable mention to Resident Evil 2.
I haven't played very many remakes. Like, I think Final Fantasy VII is probably the only remake that I've actually played. Like, full remake.
Final Fantasy VII Remake is so good, you don't have to play the other one.
I just want to like see maybe a couple options of what's
It
out
might be too good.
I think I buy and play most remakes. And I feel like that maybe that's why I don't constantly think of remakes being less than so much.
4 is really good. Resident Evil 4 is really good. 2 is really good. I don't count The Last of Us as a remake.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I wouldn't count that either.
I think what else is a good remake?
I have my answer, but I'm just saying. So you got Dead Space.
Oh yeah,
I
I
have
forgot
not
about
played
that.
that one.
Demon Souls.
Demon Souls is a solid remake, even though nobody
Final
bought
Fantasy
it.
Tactics.
I have not played that one.
I have played that remake, and it is
loves it.
quite nice. It is quite nice.
Okay.
I haven't played it yet. Bought it, but I haven't played it yet. Zelda Link's Awakening, Ocarina of Time 3D, Mafia Definitive Edition, Metal Gear Solid, Metroid Samus Returns,
That's a good one.
Heart Gold, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Those are remakes, not just like remasters.
Yeah. Ratchet and Clank.
They remade Ratchet and Clank.
PS4.
Yeah,
that was a remake.
Mm-hmm.
It was a remake.
Silent
I
Hill
thought it was
2,
a reboot. I didn't think it was a remake.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater. These do anything for you guys?
No, but the answer is Final Fantasy VII.
Silent Hill does. Silent Hill was pretty good.
My answer is Wind Waker for Wii U.
They remade that?
Have you seen them in side by side? It's
Hell no.
It's a remake. Wind Waker HD. It's
Correct.
completely. I wouldn't say it's completely. It's not. It's a remake, so it's not a completely different game. But a lot of changes to that version. It's a superior version. Some people. It's become trendy lately to hate the blue lighting. Most people are wrong. Wind Waker HD is gorgeous. It was gorgeous.
Just said a lot of words that I do not know what they mean.
It's absolutely adorable. It's absolutely adorable. Yeah, it looks fantastic. But more importantly, they included the Swift Sail, which lets you sail around faster, and they improved the Triforce charts. They streamlined all that collection thought at the end, so they greatly improved the game, and it was a great game to begin with. So it's one of my favorite games of all time, hands down.
I don't know nothing about it.
Wind Waker HD. That's so sad. You need a Wii U.
No, I don't. I saw Wind Waker on the N64, and I was like, absolutely not.
Oh, how did we not say Twin Snakes? Ooh,
Easy.
That's a good one.
That is a solid one.
I like Twin Snakes.
People say it broke the game, though.
You're all wrong. That's my meme. My meme opinion. You're all wrong.
Yeah, I've played nothing. I've never played GameCube, so I got nothing there. No, thank you.
Poor child.
Nah, I was good. That's the thing. I wasn't a child. I was an adult when that shit came out.
Adults playing Left 4 Dead.
Nah, Left 4 Dead. What the
Dead or Alive?
No.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
No, that was before the GameCube.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What were you playing during the GameCube?
Let's see. That's PlayStation 2 era. So Onimusha, GTAs. Yeah.
Onimusha, yeah, that's one of them.
Onimusha, GTA. Oh, the Bouncer. That game sucked.
Game.
SSX Tricky.
Fantavision.
I did not play Fantavision. Metal Gear Solid 2.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's what I was playing. I saw that GameCube and was like, what the fuck is this shit? No, thank you. Next.
It didn't. It wasn't like super popular.
What?
Yeah, it just wasn't for me.
I love the GameCube.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. This is definitely you and Delvin. That's you guys like the whimsy of Nintendo.
It was
Nintendo died for me with the N64.
It
Had a
was
little carrying case with it.
it was the first time we had a stronger system, right? Like it was like, oh shit! Like after the PS1 and all that, it's like, oh shit, this is better, but it didn't matter. And then it had third-party games, like coming off the 64.
The Capcom 5.
Just like even just think general games, Madden,
Beautiful
sports
Joe.
games. It's like Switch.
Yeah.
The Switch has
Capcom
the same
5
parallel.
Was the one that
suddenly
you hardly had
third-party
them.
games showed up again.
Yeah.
You know, because I was coming off the 64, where I'm not gonna lie to you, I played like the same 17 games for like 8 years. You know, so it was cool to have a GameCube where I could still play Mario and Zelda games, but could play Madden and NBA and like shit showed up. So I loved it for that. The funny thing about the GameCube is back then, at the age that I was when I was playing it, I never kept up with like gaming like news, like as a like the market or anything. I had no idea that GameCube like failed. Like my memory of the GameCube, like the GameCube was awesome. Like the people that I encountered that had one thought it was awesome. Even people that didn't have one, like they were like, yeah, it's cool. And then it was like I started getting into all this stuff years later, and they were like, the GameCube sucked. It's like, what? The GameCube was dope. But yeah, like it always surprised me years later to find out it did not sell very well.
Yeah.
But I never paid attention or cared how much a console sold at that time. What the fuck? What they sold?
Yeah, that's when I was big into like trying to find where can I watch G4 television, because that was that era. So G4 and all the gaming magazines. But again, I was in college, so like I had access to a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, you were in college.
Yeah,
I had GameCube in like middle school.
I was in college. So yeah, then you're not playing GameCube. No, thank you. Move along.
That's a bummer. That's Wario, dude. It's very good.
Who?
Wario. Wind Waker, Soul Calibur.
I had Soul Calibur without Link.
But not with Link in it.
I didn't need Link in fucking Soul Calibur.
Come on.
Nah.
Superior version, man.
Nah, it's just the
Had a
version
handle.
about Superior.
Handle?
Who?
I had a handle.
What the fuck do I need a handle for? It sits under the TV. It's not going anywhere.
Take it to your friend's house.
My friends had PlayStations. I don't need to take anything anywhere. We were adults.
You can show them the inferior console.
I can't even tell you, like, obviously I think you guys already knew, but so much of my fixation, infatuation from the GameCube is just holy shit. Like a Steam machine that looks like a GameCube. I'm absolutely fucking buying this thing. Like I just love the GameCube's the footprint, man. It's a wonderful little box.
I can't stand it.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't like the design? You just hate all things that are fun.
I like this little tiny little cube looking thing. Like
the PS2 was nothing to look at all.
That's part of the problem.
With his grills and shit and the tray that comes, like, come on.
Yeah, I thought it looked dumb, personally. I was like, this looks stupid. I like the PlayStation 2 design. I like the PS3 original design. I never understood monoliths.
I never understood the little CDs though. I always thought, I was like, this is weird. Yeah. You know, I know they were doing it, I guess, because they didn't want to license discs from Sony, I guess. But
like, fuck you, Sony.
But back then, I just thought it was. I was like, why the fuck are the CDs so small? You know, like I just thought it was weird. I was like, why is it weird? But it was way better. At least they were on CDs and not cartridges back then.
I respect the energy. Make these little ass CDs.
B-Box Def not liking the GameCube.
No surprise. Yeah, not shocker at all. Again, Nintendo died for me with the N64.
Die for your sins.
It wasn't my sins. They died for their own damn sins. They fucked around and found out. Yeah, and got all the old people involved. Like legit.
Growth.
Yeah, and I didn't have a Wii either. I've never played anything outside of Wii Sports. That was about it. Like
Amazing game.
Not interested.
Put it on Switch.
Free to Play Joe wants to know, how would you save Xbox right now? I wouldn't.
Yeah, take that shit and throw it in the garbage.
I'm gonna throw dirt on the grave like Sony did by saying we're not putting games on PC, therefore we're not putting games on Xbox. So I'm just gonna. At
this point, I'll just make Xbox third party completely. Just call it a day. No thing to do. You can't put the mustard back in the packet. It's over, son. I
might try. If anything, it was funny because that's what Sean was saying that he wanted to do and was making a case that they should do it. And I was saying that. I was like, it's crazy for all these reasons. But then today, it's like PlayStation's pulling these games back. I was like, maybe it's not that crazy.
Well, no, it's crazy.
Like maybe they could just follow suit and be like, yeah, no, we learned what they learned. And we're going to stop that.
Oh, no.
Maybe they could.
No, they can't.
It's too late. It's too late.
It's Jova.
It's Jova. For real.
What I will tell you is I had a thought after I did Sweet Hangs. Me and Sean were talking, and I was explaining to him that we were talking about the everything is an Xbox plan. And I told him that I hated the plan because like when I log into my PC, it doesn't look like my Xbox. I don't have my Xbox games. I can't play Fable. Yeah. Right. And I was like, the problem is everything can be an Xbox if the experience of an Xbox is different device to device. Right. I think that makes sense. And I was just arguing that like this works a lot better if they make it uniform. Now in my head, I keep saying this from the perspective of the console. Like I like the console and it's better. Right. So when I log in the PC, I want it to be a console. When I log into my phone, I want it to be the console. When I log into an Xbox, I want it to be a console. I was driving to work the other day and that thought just popped in my head. And I think it was because they added sounds to the cloud dashboard where like you move around, it sounds like an Xbox. And I had this other thought. I was like, the problem with this, like my desire for uniformity, the problem with it is the console. Like I keep looking at it like, why doesn't everything else look like the console? But then it dawned on me, the console is the thing that doesn't look like anything else.
Yeah.
If you shoot the console, suddenly there's uniformity everywhere. It is the exact same experience. Now, it's not the experience I want, but it is uniform. Like, and then everything is an Xbox. And I found that thought to be somewhat profound because I guess if I had to like try and save Xbox, I would like center the brand, I think, around Game Pass. And I would just push my games to every platform. But I would center the brand around Game Pass. Like I would make devices that were made to play things on Game Pass. Like I would center everything. Like Game Pass is the center. Game Pass is Xbox. And then you just put your games on PC, Steam, PlayStation, and you just put your games everywhere. And you go, hey, we're making shit for Game Pass because we think this is the future. And the reason that I would do that is not because I think it is successful. I don't think that's something people want to hear. The reason I would do that is I think it differentiates them from the others. It now gives them a mission and something to sell. We're doing this. If you subscribe to us, you get all of these games. You can play them on all of these things. And that's it. That's the pitch. From anywhere, everywhere. And you start building for that, what you think is the future. And you just start doing that. Meanwhile, you still sell your games on PlayStation. Like you still just keep doing that. Suddenly, I think that message becomes like crystal clear. Now there is no confusion and back and forth and nobody understands and believes in what Xbox is saying and doing. Suddenly, the pitch becomes very simple. And I think it's something you can actually sell. Yeah.
Is that not what they're doing already?
Yeah, but they're not pitching it that way. They're saying so we still believe
stay
in
the course, pitch it differently.
100%.
Oh, Xbox.
But imagine if they made a device where they didn't call it a console. It wasn't competing with a PlayStation. What if they made like, this is the Game Pass machine? Like we made it spec to play Game Pass at this level. And it doesn't matter if it's better than Switch or not, because that's not the point. Like, it's just Game Pass. It's just a local client for Game Pass. You don't have to buy it. You can stream it. We have a Roku stick for that. But if you want to download and play, we have the device for that too. This is the Game Pass Tower, and it does that. It's kind of like a rebrand, but not. Do you get what I'm putting down?
Yeah, I do. I feel like it's too little, too late. They should have done that a long time ago. Like, that should have been the initial thing. Like, because the Xbox really is just a Game Pass machine. If you really want to break it down, like, let's take the Series S and be like, this is it. This is the Game Pass machine.
I wanted to say this last week. I said it to Sean, and I forgot to say it last week. But this is the problem. The problem is that Microsoft, the AI productivity company, is not good at video games. And the problem is that what Microsoft wants Xbox to be is in conflict with success for Xbox. Like, that's going to hurt Xbox. And what Xbox needs to be successful is not what Microsoft is interested in Xbox doing. That's the problem. Like, these two things are in conflict with each other. And there's no way for them both to get what they want out of it, I think. Microsoft doesn't want to be centered around an endpoint device. They don't want that. Like, Xbox people have to understand that. They see the console as a hindrance to progress.
Yep.
Right? They believe in cloud. They believe in service. They believe in subscriptions. They don't want that. Like, that's not what they want from Xbox. But Xbox needs to play in a console market. They need exclusives. They have to compete on that level if they want to do that, and they can't, because Microsoft still wants their games. They still want their live service. Like, they still want it to be profitable. These things can't coexist. I think ultimately, after everything that we've talked about for them for 5 years, that's my ultimate resolution is I don't think these two things can coexist and they both be successful at what they want. They're in conflict with each other. For one to succeed, it has to basically take away from the other. And I think that's what led them to this.
I think we've known that for a long time. I feel like Satya has never really cared about Xbox. He's just like, this is this thing. This is part of Xbox, Microsoft's legacy.
There were always
I really don't care
hope,
about.
Right? Phil anchored Xbox in with Azure, with the cloud and everything, like anchored them to that. Like, there's always been like these little bits of hope where you're like, maybe they'll get it together and it'll fully blend in. But it's just, at this point, I'm giving up. It's not. It's not, and it hasn't. I think right now they're going to look for their next AI thing to do. And maybe they can find a way to deliver AI to people through gaming. And maybe that's good or not, right? If it's good, they'll be a success. But if it's not, it won't be. But I'm just giving up on the
last thing these kids need is AI to play games for them. Y'all already dumb enough.
Yeah, it's like I just don't. It's like they only want to have games for an audience to pitch other things to. It's like the gaming is like a Trojan horse to pitch Microsoft to you, and they don't serve each other.
Nope.
They're bad exes. They're bad for each other.
Sony, buy Microsoft.
Because it feels like the time they were most successful was the time that they were rebelling against Microsoft. Like they absolutely did not do what Microsoft wanted them to do, and they excelled for it, and they earned a little way. But with every face of adversity, Microsoft has chipped that away from them, to the point now where I look at Xbox kind of today as it's a games maker, but the brand is basically now being anchored into Windows. Like, this could just be a Substack under the Windows branch. What Xbox will become if it's just this PC app that has hardware devices around. Now you're just in the Windows team. You're not even really your own thing anymore. So, yeah. At least the Game Pass thing would give them a message. A message that nobody else has. And a market nobody else is currently going after. Now their competitors GeForce. Yeah.
And it fits well within Microsoft and what they want to do.
And they can center all their devices around it. They can have a little console box, a little streaming box, a little handheld, and they can play in all the other stores or all the other people. Like, I think that suddenly the puzzle fits. And that's a lot better than what they've been trying to do.
Which means it's exactly what they're not going to do.
And it's not what I want them to do. It's not what we want from them. But
Yep.
I think they're in a place right now where what we want doesn't matter.
Good luck, Xbox. You got your work cut out for you.
Oof.
Yeah. Indio wants to know if you could replay a game from scratch and have all knowledge of it erased from your memory before you started, what game would that be?
The Last of Us.
That's a good one. I want to go with The Walking Dead.
That's a great one.
I've wanted to replay it several times. I never quite make it because it just, once you kind of know everything, it's just not quite the same.
Yeah.
You know?
I want to replay The Walking Dead final season again. I really like the final season of Walking Dead.
But to play it all the first time, yeah, that would be pretty great.
Yeah. I think I'm probably going to go with Ghost of Yotei. I really like that game, and I would definitely erase it and start over. That shit was great.
Oh,
Nice.
P-Mouse got a good one. Tears of the Kingdom. That's a really good one.
Ghost of Yogurt. Might try that one day.
Yeah, you might
You
like it.
won't.
Probably won't, but you'll like it.
You won't. Did you answer Barrett about his blood mechanic? Whatever the hell that is. Do you like it? What do you
I
think?
just got to that point.
Okay. Well,
I haven't tried it yet.
we'll ask
cool.
again next week for you, Barrett. He'll have an answer then.
I can answer.
Donnie can answer.
He yelled at Delvin, so
Never mind.
no, go ahead.
Copy that. Does he just want like what it is, or
He was just asking like, what do you guys think about it?
I like it. It adds a lot. It feels very scarce without it, you know. So like it does add a little reprieve, but it also makes the backtracking and stuff somewhat more rewarding. I've enjoyed backtracking this game way more than I have at Resident Evil games in a long time. That's immediately where I'm not hearing a lot of people talk about Resident Evil 2, but like very much that. I'm just crisscrossing and zigzagging across these floors.
That's a good point.
Combing through shelves and drawers and stuff, trying to find stuff, and it's fun. It doesn't feel choreful at times.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm just retreading because the game, the more I play it, it keeps unfolding in different directions. And yeah, I'm back somewhere that I was before, but I'm back there with looking for something else.
Yeah.
You know, that's cool stuff.
Nice. The last question from the pod comes from ye old Garrett Bland. He says, should we keep our PS5s now?
Yes.
I mean, I got two.
If you want to play Intergalactic, you better.
Keep it.
I mean, it's funny, we were joking earlier about when the next time I sell mine, but I did just move everything around it. Like I did just change the TV and got new lights and did all the things just to make a spot for it. Now I feel like if I got rid of it, now I just have an empty spot. Now what?
You'd find something to put there.
I made room for it.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is y'all should have never got rid of them in the first damn place. Could have saved yourself a lot of time and trouble.
You know, another funny way of thinking about it, based on their first party output and direction, feels like I haven't missed much.
You're not wrong.
It's like I got it back, and it's like I'm just going to download the same games that are out then. It's like it's not like I haven't been hurt for it at all.
Yeah, you have been punished for it. You missed
Right.
like 2 games.
I didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Games he wouldn't have played anyway.
Games I was gonna
like
play
2
anyway.
games. So,
That's exactly how it felt when I started combing through the library and the store. I was like, oh yeah, all right, well.
Yeah. Well, we made it to the end, fellas. 3 hours again. We somehow drug this show out and made it 3 hours. Delvin, you still gonna go read that script?
Read some of it tonight before I go to bed.
No, you're not. You're going to bed.
Yeah.
As we all should be. So
I am.
until next time, ladies and gentlemen, please play some video games.
Nobody's sleeping in the middle of the bed. The middle of the bed is only where you do the business. But when everybody's ready to sleep, it's the side of the bed that can't be beat. It's the middle of the bed where lovers meet. But when it comes time to slumber, it's the edges. Ooh, 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 the edges.